last time. Yep, we did it. Let's go. I'm gonna start up the game in the background. Sorry for coming in late. What's up, my dudes, my dudettes, my dudenaries? Once again, sorry for being a little late to the stream. I was trying to fix up my hotkeys, and then OBS had to update again, so had to fix that up real quick. I don't know what. Hold on, give me a minute here. My restream is very delayed because for some reason it didn't pop up. There we go. Now it is. There we go. Now Restream's wanting to work. I always try to start the stream a little early so I can do a little bit of discussion stuff, a little bit of housekeeping to tell you about my stream schedule and all that. So tonight we're gonna be finishing off the rest of chapter 1 of Danganronpa Antebellum Lockdown. That's the goal of the stream. I think we hit a halfway point, is what I was told in the last stream. We're gonna try and finish it, the rest of the chapter 1 daily life tonight. Very interested to see where the story goes. Uh, Tomorrow we're gonna continue with 100 line Last Defense Academy. The real one, we finally beat the prologue. Only took us 8 streams and 40 hours to do that. And then next week's stream schedule right now, it's kind of it's a little rough. But right now, it's looking like next Friday we're gonna do Tetra Danganronpa Pink Staff Side. Next Saturday, it's gonna be Zenless Zone Zero, the Agent Stories. And then next Sunday, more 100 Line Last Defense Academy, and that's what it's looking like. Beyond that, I think I'm gonna try to keep it to Fridays for Tetra Danganronpa Pink. I think the 16th is when I'm probably gonna do the reading of my fan fiction, and then we all roast it. And then we're just continuing 100 Line Last Defense Academy every Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna expand out of that. Expand 100 line outside of Sundays yet. I think the earliest we're gonna do that is the 23rd. I'm still trying to figure out my how I'm gonna balance my stream schedule with my grad school that should be starting in September. My birthday is coming up in like 2-ish weeks roughly, but like not sure if I'm gonna do a stream for that or I'm just gonna celebrate with my family. Probably gonna just celebrate with family, in all honesty. I feel like I gotta start like a new creative project outside of streaming, outside like the streams I do and like the drawing exercises and I guess some writing exercises I've been doing off stream. You know, just trying to like kind of improve myself a little bit in that aspect. I feel like, it's starting to get a little stagnant, so I feel like, spicing things up with like a little creative project could actually help me kind of like feel like I'm going somewhere because it feels like I'm just repeating drawing exercises and writing exercises over and over again, and it's kind of burning me out a little bit. I don't know if that's just an art block thing. I think I'm gonna probably start a new one. I don't know if it's gonna be a Danganronpa project or whatever, but keep eyes out for that. I might take a lot of inspiration from Pink actually. May not be an audio drama. I'm probably gonna keep it to like fan fiction, web novel stuff. As for like some real life stuff before we just hop into the game, God, how many books have I finished? I've been reading a lot on game design and game development lately, and I've read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just started my 6th book on that, and I'm like almost halfway done with the books. I'm still not completely 100% sure which game I want to like game idea I have in my head that I want to get into first. I mean, I was thinking I always was like driven more by like story-driven games, I guess, and like the death game genre, like Danganronpa Your Turn to Die. I guess technically Zeroscape and like I guess technically Fatal 12 are like the main four that keep coming back in my mind. But like right now I'm studying programming patterns before I hop into like beginning C++ with game programming. It just makes sense to me, you know? Like, I always try to read at least one chapter a day, at least when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, I try to fit in an extra chapter or two a day, just so I can get through all the books. I kind of read through them once and then go back and reference them if I ever need more information or need to refresh myself on that. If you guys are curious, I'm not sure if that's what I'd recommend you do personally, but it is what I do. That's what I do, and that's what works best for me. Like, read through it once first, and if I need to reference it, I go back and reference it and, like, kind of, like, study through it, you know? That's kind of how I do things. But yeah, hopefully the stream will stay within the 4 hour range. I'm fine with going a little bit over, but, very curious to see where the story goes once again. I'm still kind of locked in to, like, either one of these three, Taku, Mint, or what's her name? That's escaping me right now. The woman who studies like those older stories. I forgot the classicist. I forgot her name. Sorry, being like the first victim, but I don't know who the killer would be right now. I feel like the death has to be poison. Tama burst in. It was poison. You know, I just get that vibe because they did just make rat poison. So yeah, without further ado, we're probably gonna take our first break in like roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours. It will depend on when my food gets here. I'm just gonna have like some. It's been a while since I've had like pancakes, so it's like pancakes and a drink, you know? It's like the protein pancakes though. So it's still kinda healthy. Kinda. I was just in the mood for pancakes, so yeah. I was almost about to click on the wrong hotkeys. I think we're just gonna jump into the game now. We've already hit 3 o'clock. Let's go. Hopefully the game doesn't glitch out. Okay, it seems like it's working properly. Who's this? Oh, hi, Mint.
Ah, Shiko, are you feeling any better?
I am as well as I could be, really.
Well, I know I've been a little distant lately, but if I can help with anything, I'm here.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Actually...
Hmm?
I wanted to ask you a favor. I know the timing is bad, but I thought you'd be interested. It could help.
Well, what is it?
Don't feel any pressure. I know you were probably not religious, but would you like to attend Mass with me?
Oh, I didn't think Mint was religious. He was a religious man and he was burning, like, poisoning his father. Also, God, what is your father? What was your father doing to make you do that? Because I genuinely don't think he would poison his own father for no reason. Genuinely, because that's insane. What? Huh? Which is... Can't you Instacart it yourself? Hold on. Sorry, that was my sister. Let's continue.
I've been holding Mass by myself every week since I got here. I'd invite Zeke, but religion's isn't his thing. Really isn't his thing. Especially not Christianity.
Just especially not Christianity? Christianity specifically? Oh boy, Zeke, what is your backstory?
I know you're not Catholic, Shinku, but it might help you clear your head. You don't have to, but if you'd like to join me, you're free. You're free to.
I'll consider it. It could be nice.
Once again, absolutely no pressure, just if you'd like. I would need some extra bread and wine if I was going to host it, so you might have to find those.
Is it not in the kitchen?
But if you'd like to join me, come talk to me once you've found those.
Please tell me it's in the kitchen. I will. Thank you, Mint.
No, thank you for even considering it. That means a lot. I got that wine from Ismeen. Is it Ismini or is it Ismeen? I already forgot how to pronounce her name. So I just have to find some bread, which I was sure I could do. I smiled. I considered it. So bread would probably be in the kitchen. What's the fastest way to the kitchen? Ismini. Thank you, Radical. Thank you for the correction, Radical. Okay. This the kitchen? Do not remember which one's the kitchen. God, I really hope I don't have to tell which sprite is bread here. Okay, I can't go here. Trays are unknown. Prison slop. Looks a bit nicer, but meat exists exactly. Did someone just finish their food and put it here without washing up? That's just rude. I can't stand people like that. Yeah? Ah, perfect. Okay, this bread will work for mass. Alright, good. Yes, this is the kitchen. Thank you. I grabbed some. This should be everything I need. Just bread. I should return it to Mint if I still want to participate. We did it. Alright, we're going to church. I did not think we'd be opening this stream with going to church. Do you think Hama was Catholic or Christian too, right? Do you think Hama from Tetro Pink ever went to mass, or did he not go to mass because of his demon arm? He is deeply Hama is also deeply religious, but at the same time he's also Chuny and has a demon arm, so is something the matter? No, I didn't expect you to actually be interested in attending mass, but you really got what you needed for it. I thought I should give it a go. I could use any kind of support right now. Sorry, you had to grab all the bread and stuff for me. That must have been inconvenient, especially for something I wanted to do. Thank you. Well, if you're sure about it, let's head to the faith room. If nothing else, it's peaceful there. We have a faith room? Alright, you might have to help me though. I don't really know how any of this stuff works. Don't worry. There's no way it's meant to work. Just whatever feels right to you and how you want to express your faith. I made my way to the faith room, tucked away in the garden, and sat by Min on one of the pews. We really do have a faith room. Trying to copy what he was doing. He seemed to be deep in prayer and thought. He conducted mass by himself fairly calmly and quietly, occasionally guiding me when I asked. I wasn't exactly religious. Oh, sorry, I'm mid-yawn. Whew, sorry about that, I was mid-yawn. I wasn't exactly religious. I believed there was something out there, but I never really considered Christianity. Still, as the communion wrapped up, I sat there with Min. I knew I didn't feel any closer to what he considered God, but I did feel more at ease. Min seemed far calmer too. Fully voiced?
Thank you for coming,
It is.
Shinku. It really does mean a lot.
What if we dated in the church? Mr. Steal Your Man, Shinku.
It's fine. Sorry I didn't really know what to do, or what was going on.
That's alright. I respect you're not religious. It was just nice to have company for once.
God, so few of people like this in real life, huh? So few people like this in real life. Maybe just from where I am. I am like in between religious and not so religious right now. I used to be fairly religious when I was younger and went to private school. Like, went to private Catholic school nearly all my life. Not all my life, but like since the 3rd grade at the very least, and all through high school. So I was fairly religious. And we even went to mass every like Friday usually, typically. And if you had like a religious class, you'd have to go to mass as well for high school. But I did all my religion classes, like theology classes, during the summer, so that I didn't have to deal with it in the main year, and I'd have like the extra space for like electives and stuff. So I didn't really like, as soon as I went to high school, I only went to church in like summer, and then I slowly but surely kind of pulled away from it. Only really going to mass when like before a football game, when the team had to go to mass essentially for prayer, and then we had like a team meal.
And then as soon as I got to like university, I just never went to church again. I have not gone back to church.
I knew you were a Christian, but I didn't know you were so devout you were doing this every week.
Every day. No, just every week.
I've just been trying my best to uphold my beliefs while I'm here.
Isn't there a difference between
I've always been
Christianity, like
There hasn't
being
been
a Christian
day
and
in
being
my
Catholic?
life I don't remember going to church. My ma is a very spiritual woman. Often, spirituality granted us all peace through very turbulent times.
Alright.
The church granted her a strong sense of community. It was always comforting.
I mean,
to
that
see
is
her
most
suffer
religions
once.
too.
Finally, untense her shoulders.
Most people trying to find like a strong sense of community, of safety,
I'm uncertain how my life would have been without it.
of like, you know, answers in a spirituality sense. And that's why most people are so deeply devout to their religion.
But to tell you the truth, Shinku, my faith has been shaken recently.
Is it because of the poison?
That
Yeah, it
worthy
is.
verdict has made me reflect a lot on my life and my choices.
Is the game volume also good enough for you guys, or do I need to turn it up for you guys? I just assumed that it was good.
I wonder if it's God that has chosen me to be worthy, or something else.
It's literally the people
If it is
watching this.
God, I'd feel hopeless.
Hopeless?
Huh?
I think it would make me feel like I never made a big enough sacrifice.
Christianity is broad, while Catholic is a
know
branch of
there's
Christianity.
always
Yeah,
children,
yeah, that's
but-
exactly. Thank you, Radical.
Never mind.
By the way, I said that,
Just
and I went
honestly,
to like
you
Catholic
really don't
school,
need to hear my worries after
Catholic
everything
school,
today.
since I was in 3rd grade and all the way through high school. So that was like at least a decade of my life. I think your mic might be a bit too loud. Really? That's fair. Why is that 20 instead of 25? It's supposed to be at 25. Sorry, thank you.
Well, I'm sure people don't want you bottling them up either. That's not gonna do any good.
Don't worry, really. Maintaining my faith means I can find peace and closure elsewhere. It helps lessen my worries. It makes life a lot easier for me.
I mean, that makes
be scared
sense.
sometimes, but that's just part of personhood. I know that deep down, if something awful happens, it'll be for a reason.
Once again, looking for
With enough
safety,
resolve and
security,
patience,
through
I'm sure I'll
religion.
make it through.
and also hope, I guess, in a way.
I'd like to hope so too.
Hope?
Adversity seems to be encountered most by good, honest people. That's what I've noticed anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they have a moral compass. If they weren't good and honest people, they probably just wouldn't care about their actions and the consequences
It
they'd
can
have.
make the world seem like a very unfair place. I used to question if I was really being looked after by anyone. I sometimes used to wonder what on earth I'd done to deserve how I was being treated by my father.
Okay.
I even believed I deserved the punishment.
Okay, so yeah, his dad was abusive. I called it.
But as I've grown older, I understand it a lot more, Shinku.
Yeah, the world is a complicated place.
Good people only face more adversity because they solve their problems in honest ways. It's
Exactly.
easy to solve your problems if you're a bad person.
Mint literally
You'll
said what
just
I
do
said
something
earlier.
underhanded but quick to sweep them under the rug. So, perhaps struggling is just part of being a good human.
Maybe.
In my eyes, the most beautiful parts of humanity show themselves when it comes time to push through adversity. That's when you see the unbreaking nature of a good human spirit.
Exactly.
Which is why I'm sure your friend will be okay.
Oh yeah, because his dad's back was broken.
Ichi.
He seems like a kind person. You really do care about him deeply, don't you?
He means a lot to me. He's been my supporter through everything, even when no one else is rooting for me.
I'm glad. It's a wonderful thing to feel secure with someone. I'm
Right.
sure a good spirit
Do you
like
feel that way
his
with
will
Zeke?
push through this adversity. And even if you're not spiritual, he has a guardian angel in the form of you looking out for him, doesn't he?
Yeah, I suppose he does in a way.
Well, he's not there right now.
Adversity makes us all stronger. I'm sure there's a reason this is happening. He'll make the right decisions and come out better because of it.
Uh-huh. What about our situation?
Go see him when we get out. I'm sure he'd be glad to see you.
For sure. Mint smiled and stood up, bowing his head slightly.
I hope you have a better rest of your day, Shinku. Thank you once again for coming with me. It does mean a lot.
It was more mindful than I thought it would be. Thank you.
If you'd like, no pressure of course, you can always come again.
I'll think about it. Thank you. Oh, I did have one more question actually. Why on earth are you spending so much time with Ezekiel?
Oh, it's simple. I just like his company.
Seriously?
Is that such a surprise?
Even with the types of things he says, I thought he'd bully someone like you.
No, he says he believes in me to be strong like him, even though I'm the one who's strong enough to pick him up.
God, right. Mint is the strong one. He's the top in their relationship.
But don't tell him that I told you that. He'd get all embarrassed. He's a little sensitive.
So you don't actually buy any of his stuff about you being his next project?
I just enjoy seeing him so passionate about it. It almost makes me giggle how fired up he gets.
It feels like everything I do blows him away. God, the yaoi is strong in this one.
Don't tell a soul, but I think he's a little like a rabbit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't talk about rabbits right now. No way.
All harsh to people he doesn't know. But if you give him time and patience, he'll run around any garden you give him with such energy and joy as long as you're there in it with him.
Is Grace like that too? Technically, I'm talking about Grace Madison from like Project Eden's Garden. Maybe. I'm trying to pull from like other characters from like the dialogue I'm hearing as well. Like from stuff I've already experienced.
If you want to know the truth, Shinku, I think he learns more from me than I do from him. Sorry, that's a little egotistical. I apologize. Maybe I have been a little too influenced by him. But he's refreshing. My dad was very traditional. He wanted nothing more than for me to man up. It always felt so daunting, like such an obligation. But with Zeke, being a real man instead feels like a way of becoming strong on your own terms.
Yeah, you know what? It's like Ezekiel kind of like became like the healthy, I don't want to say male role model because that feels weird because I ship them. Male role model, or like kind of teaching him the right way to be like a real man, kind of in a way.
His idea of being a man is very different. It's more about being true to who you are and expressing that no matter what people have to say about it. It's comforting almost.
Really? He says all that? I can't imagine Ezekiel pushing any of that. Maybe he just picks and chooses who he let be themselves. Or he's just not being himself. I still find it unbelievable. Wearing a mask around everyone but Mint.
It's a little surprising, isn't it?
Please don't end up completely like him. I can't say I get it, but I guess if it makes you happy to have his company, I can't stop you.
Well, there is another reason why I spend so much time with them.
But that's a secret. It's the yaoi. Mint's the top. Mint smiled and left the faith room, walking out walking out and on with his day. I stayed a little longer in the tranquility of the room, trying to clear my head. But my tranquility was interrupted by a voice coming from behind me. Is it Zeke? Yeah. Oi, Shinku!
Great, what on earth is he doing here? I saw you here with Mitts. Instantly jealous. I wasn't trying to do anything funny, I promise. We were just... Thanks. Aw, man. Zeke, we're getting more. We're getting... He doesn't want to talk about their man-up time in the gym. Yeah, true. True. Sorry. Aw, man. Zeke is actually softening up a bit. Huh? I don't believe in any of this bullcrap. Christianity is a scam if you ask me, and people use that shit for all the wrong things. There are good people and there are bad people. In my opinion, I feel that there are good people and there are bad people who use it's just faith. It's just Christianity. It provides a moral compass. It provides answers, safety, and security for the right people if they believe in it the right way. But the right way, the right way, in my opinion, is to not push it on other people or try to have a moral high ground. We're all sinners. We're all human. We've all done right or wrong. Everyone has their own way of doing things. It's ultimately up to the person. It's ultimately up to the person, whether or not they want to believe in Christianity or Catholicism or whatever they want to believe in. It's their life. As long as they're not harming other people or harming themselves or being a threat to society as a whole, or just a threat to other people, I think it's fine. I do not care what your background is. I do not care what you believe in. Just as long as you're not harming yourself or harming other people, then you're cool. Not the most eloquent way for me to put it, but yeah. I can't break my principles and give it the time of day, not for 1 minute. But I know it means a lot to men, so I try to just avoid the subject. I don't know why he finds so much peace in it, but I'm not gonna judge if it helps him. I don't use it to spread hate. He doesn't use it to spread hate, so I don't give a shit. So point is, I already said it. Do I really gotta say it again? No, I get it. I'm just glad you went with him today. I'm glad he asked me in the first place. He's been so closed off recently. Just don't get any ideas about killing him or whatever. I know you're going with him now. If you even tried it, you'd get caught out immediately. And don't give him any stupid ideas. I won't, don't you worry. Good, I'm glad we got that settled. And, yes, Ezekiel? Are you slow? How many times do I gotta say it? It's Zeke, not Ezekiel. Get it right. God, I can't believe I thought you were halfway cool. For even the moment. You've always gotta go and ruin things, Sam. Dumb bitch. Ezekiel continued grumbling under his breath as he left. I just annoyed him. So no progress there. Still, I'm glad I spent this time with Mint. Although I couldn't get the image of Zeke being a bunny rabbit out of my head, it admittedly made me laugh a bit. Someone edit Monomoko Sprite to have his hair on it. I spent a few more minutes in the room before I left and returned to my cell. Do we get 2 sessions, or is it just the 1? I sat in my room. I felt a little bit better, but still, my mind kept returning to it. Well, I knew I couldn't keep dwelling on it. That wouldn't do me any good whatsoever. I needed to do something to stop racing, collapsing thoughts. Is he gonna write? I just need to focus on something. Anything, really. I couldn't dwell on it. You can't change anything after it's already happened. I sat down and opened my notebook. I decided to spend the evening writing. Yes, I call it. It did me good to put my energy into something productive. This was better. I just needed to write, yes. Was space a hotkey for anything? I don't think it was. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to change from enter to space. But no matter what, I couldn't stop thinking about what happened to him. About what I'd done to him. Well, it wasn't me who had done anything to him. It wasn't my fault. I knew that, but still, whose fault was it? I couldn't fully blame the others. It's not their fault. They don't know who he is. They don't know what his life is like. They've got
They've all got people they love on the line. The 100 line, sorry. Those who try to argue to keep their loved ones safe just cause conflict. It just makes those discussions become violent. I was good for keeping my mouth shut. I didn't want to bother anyone else. If I had said something, it wouldn't have changed anything anyway. They'd still have voted for him, but they'd hold a grudge toward me for throwing a tantrum about it. Nothing I could have said would have stopped what happened.
I absolutely won't let you do that to him.
Hmm? Huh?
That's what I would have said anyway.
That voice. Oh, is it vision of our sister gonna show up? Hallucination of our sister. Popping in, just like Hallucination Joe. Who is Joe? No, it can't be. I turned around and, up, yes it is. Hey sis. What?
Jeez, for having a talent that revolves around writing, you really do suck at finding words when it counts.
God, what happened to our sister?
Speechless? Gosh, if you're that bad at saying anything valuable, then your novels must be the pits.
God, my blood felt cold. I was stunned. It couldn't be real.
Oh well, it's not like this is anything new for you. Is it?
That's not true.
You really are an ultimate now, aren't you?
Is this still... Okay, I'm trying to think. Hope's Peak exists in this universe. I guess this is where Ultimates are more controversial, right? At least a little bit? I'm not sure. Obviously, in this universe, the Ultimates are definitely much more controversial, as there's like an entire anti-Ultimate group and all that, and I think they're running this game, but still.
What are you saying? Who are you?
Me? Who am I? That doesn't matter now, does it? But I'll be sure to say hi to Ichi when I see him. We'll have a whole lot in common now, won't we?
What does that mean? I was thinking that was our sister, or like that was Akari, but was that someone else? She giggled and turned around, running into the mirror.
Wait!
I rushed after her, running into the mirror. To my shock, I found myself able to pass through it. What? Did he fall asleep? Is he having an hallucination? He really is having an hallucination. I found myself in a strange, off-putting place. It gave me a headache that just wouldn't subside, but I couldn't dwell on it. I needed to find her. She was getting away. What button is sprint again? I don't think there's a sprint button. I cannot see what is blocking me here. Do I just run straight? No, I stopped there. What? Where do I go? There we go.
Please wait!
I think it's shift. Okay, thank you. Do I hold shift down? I reached out to grab her, but my arm phased through her skin, and I fell to the floor, tripping onto my knees on the murky floor. Did I add through her tripping on my knees and on the murky floor? Did I add a floor? One by one, they all started to surround me. Oh, it's the thumbnail! What is this? I felt something in front of me. Something awful and looming. All I could hear around me was giggling, their voices overlapping and melting into each other. Why? Okay, were we a victim of bullying? What happened? Floating, unable to be grasped. Every question was met with giggling, a figment of her voice.
Don't make me face it.
In front of me, I knew it was there. And slowly, despite everything screaming at me not to, I began to look up. And the terrible reality stared back at me. The awful unspoken truth of what I'd done.
No!
Lincoln Park?
Ah!
God, what happened? Huh? What just happened? What happened between you and your sister, my guy? God, nice one, Radical. I don't know why it looks blank on stream. Okay, there we go. It took a while to load in. That's why. Was any of that real? I looked back at what I was writing. Did they write it? The past stays forever, she told
The
me, facing
past
away.
stays forever,
Oh, he's gonna say it. Sorry.
but it can't physically haunt you.
He got it. God, was he that into his own story? I carefully approached the mirror. With apprehension, I reached out to touch it. It's solid. Why would it be? It just felt very real in the moment. I need to get more sleep. Maybe I could get something to help me fall asleep easier? Mint offered to help me with that, didn't he? I should try talking to him. Well, we went to church together, so it should be fine. I don't need any more issues in a situation like this. I'll go see him. I approached the door to Mint's cell, knocking quietly. I felt bad about waking him up at this time of night. Part of me hoped I wouldn't bother him. But to my surprise, he opened it up, a weary look in his eyes.
Sorry?
Shinko?
Mint.
Sorry, I know it's late. I'm just struggling to sleep. No, it's okay. I'm happy to help. Come in. You did go to mass with me earlier. I stepped inside Mint's plant-filled cell. He switched on the lights and rubbed his eyes. Let me make you some tea. That should help. Take a seat if you'd like. Are you sure you're okay with doing this? It's the middle of the night. I must be a bother. I'm just glad I get the opportunity to help someone here. I don't want to be a dead weight in the group. Dead weight? Besides, after the crime reveals, most people would have turned to Dr. Elenis if they needed treatment. Not that I blame them. It's fair enough. At least I still have the princess coming to me for every slight headache or minor problem every hour. The princess? Do you mean Maiko? I was about to say, no, he means Zeke, and then he said it. Oh my god, calling him the princess. Zeke is the bottom in the relationship. Oh, no, I mean Zeke. God. Let's make sure that doesn't leave this room. Oh, I really want to know now. Why is he... would you look at that? The tea's ready. Let me go get you a cup. The kettle stopped boiling as he poured 2 cups. Perhaps he was drinking it alongside me to prove to me it was safe. Ah, thank you. It smells lovely. The cup could be poisoned. It should calm your nerves and encourage more melatonin release, but it might take a little while. Sorry it's not an instant fix. That's alright. As long as I sleep eventually, I'll be fine. Still, I was apprehensive about drinking it. I knew that it was unlikely Mint was trying anything here. He was even drinking it himself. But every time I considered taking a sip, I thought back to his crime. God, deep down, I really am quite a horrible person. Something the matter? God, VPN, go away. I don't need you on stream right now. Stop. God, why is it popping up now when I'm streaming? God. Did it just dox me? Dox by my laptop on stream because it wants me to turn on the VPN just randomly. Is something the matter? No, not at all. It's just a little hot. I don't want to burn my tongue. Mint knows, he's not stupid. I wouldn't do it to you. I'm not that awful. Wouldn't have done it to my father either if there was another option, but circumstances called for action. Circumstances? My father wasn't a very kind person. No! And I needed that money to save my sister's life. Not that it mattered much in the end. But it's really not your problem. I don't want to bother you with it. Wait, is your sister dying too? And you were you trying to subtly poison and kill your father so you could collect life insurance? I just didn't like seeing my family get hurt. I was willing to take on the burden of guilt to save them. I understand. I think it goes without saying, but I don't exactly enjoy seeing people suffer. I wouldn't poison you. Sorry, I'm just paranoid. It's nothing personal, I promise. Tava would be freaking out right about now, huh? You shouldn't worry about my concerns anyway. God, do you think Mint is gonna be poisoned actually? I think the victim might actually be Mint. Cause it would be ironic as hell for him to die via rat poison. It might be Mint actually. I just connected the dots. I can't wait for later where it's like everyone's like Mint doesn't die and it's like you didn't connect shit and meanwhile me still coping that Mint is probably gonna die. I connected them. You shouldn't worry about my concerns anyway. You've been judged as worthy of redemption, so you've pretty much been let off the hook. Yes, I have. You must be relieved. We've had this conversation already. Are you okay with me being honest, Shinku? Yes? We've had this conversation in the fucking mass. Okay. All it's done is make things more messy. I don't know what to think anymore. Perhaps that's why I've been hanging out so much with Zeke. I don't have to think with him. I know I should be happy, but every time I think too deeply about it, all that verdict does is make me feel wretched. Wait, you can't seriously believe you'd prefer to be corrupted. Have you not seen how difficult things have been for Taka? I'm unsure. I know objectively it would make life far harder, but I feel more comfortable emotionally. At least I could take some of the burden off of Taka. The others have been relentless. Izmini especially. And if I was corrupted, I wouldn't have to reflect like this. I could peacefully remain a rotten boy who did something awful, who bit the hand that fed him. God, you are hurting your own hands by holding those roses so hard. I was happy to take on that burden of sin, so that my ma didn't have to. It's silly, but okay, we talked about this in mass. Going to mass with Mint was a mistake because I feel like we're getting the same scene from earlier again, but this time in his bedroom. It's silly, but I thought if I took on the sin of dealing with my father for her, then she wouldn't have to do anything. She would still get into heaven. I was happy to be pushed to hell if it meant she wouldn't have to betray her faith. He weirdly feels like a mashup of Hama and like Hasegawa somehow. I don't know how, but he feels like a weird mashup between those two. Maybe a hint of Wada, too. But doesn't it make things better if you can find redemption? I don't know much about Christianity, but doesn't this mean you can find salvation? That God forgives you? It just makes it worse if he can. If what I did wasn't a sin, I mean, it could still be a sin, but God can forgive your sins. Because then, why didn't she step up and do it? Why did I have to take on that burden to protect us? Why didn't she step in and take action when we were younger, when my father was... So, does he have a bit of resentment towards his mother for not protecting him, and why he had to take on that burden himself too? If she had, maybe we could have saved Livy. I would still have my sister. Your sister died? I see. I'm sorry. But even so, can't you find peace in knowing people understand why you did it? Even without knowing any of the context behind it, they were still so forgiving. It must be reassuring that the audience reaffirms your decision. That wretched audience. His fingers started trembling on the teacup. Yeah, the audience that's enjoying this, Shinku, probably not the best, like, group of people to be looking for whether or not he deserves redemption or not. All I've heard for the last month are what they've been saying about me. Why they decided I deserve redemption without even knowing the full story. Well, I had an inkling. He seems like someone who would feel guilty. He must regret what he did. Of course I feel guilty. How on earth could I not? But just because you are eaten up by guilt, it doesn't make it okay. Because even if I am tormented by what I've done, if you put me back in that situation, I would have done it again, knowing how awful it was. Perhaps that's why I enjoy Zeke's company so much. He sees all the rotten parts of me. He doesn't have excuses for them. He embraces them as a part of me. Unlike the audience, he never sees me for something I'm not.
All the verdict has done is reaffirm to me that I could have had a better life. That I wasn't born just to take on this sin to save my family. But in the end, no one loved me enough to risk it for me.
Odd. Is that the conclusion you're coming to?
Min, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You came in here from help and I just started... I have to make it up to you at some point. I apologize.
It's okay, I'm just concerned now. Are you talking to anyone else about this?
I'll be okay, Shinku. Don't you worry. I'm just going on silly little rambles because it's late. I'll find peace in my own time. Being able to help others like this does make coming to terms with it easier.
Well, good, because this tea is excellent. I found that at a certain point, my apprehensions had melted away. The tea was bitter, admittedly a little hard to drink. You drink black coffee. But in the end, it did its job.
I'm glad. Although I apologize for ruining the calm atmosphere. Is the tea at least helping you ease up?
Yeah, I feel a lot better than I did before.
Well, if you ever want anything at all... Oh, if you ever want anything at all, I'm always here. But if I can make a suggestion, if it's a long-term issue, maybe try to get a face mask like mine?
Huh? I'm not following how that would help. Is there weed in the face mask? Like, what do you mean? Oh, I stuffed mine... There is something in there. There was a substance in there.
Oh, I stuffed mine with lavender. It helps during panic attacks. You can pull it up and breathe in the calming air. It always makes me feel a lot more at ease.
You put the mask over your face sometimes, though.
No matter what happens, I always close my eyes, pull out my mask, and feel like I'm somewhere nicer. It just helps my anxieties melt away. Sorry, it sounds a little silly, but it's particularly good in situations where you can't exactly sit down and drink some tea, like earlier with your friend. Are you feeling any better from that, by the way?
I'll get there eventually.
Well, I hope these small remedies and solutions can help in some way. Hope? I wouldn't want you to suffer on your own.
Thank you, Mint. I know you believe you're not the best, but you really are a kind and considerate person. Don't lose that empathy. It's refreshing.
I don't think I ever could. I wouldn't be human without it.
Would this scene happen either way? If so, it does have me concerned that he's kind of getting screen time. He might be the one to die, actually.
I wouldn't be human without it. You have a pleasant night, alright? I hope you sleep better.
Hope? I'm sure I will.
Once again, come back if you need anything at all.
Of course. Have a lovely night. I closed the door behind me and slowly left the room, feeling far more relaxed. This scene happens either way. Thank you for the clarification, Radical. God. I was walking back to my room, the quietness of the night oddly soothing instead of unsettling, when I found myself bumping into something. Or someone. Yeah, he said it.
Huh?
Who the fuck are you? Am I supposed to be meeting you? This is like Tetra Danganronpa Pink if they fucking bumped into like Seki or one of the doctors while they were fucking doing like one of the things. I don't know, like doing the reward swap. Like, huh? Who the fuck are you? Ugh, watch where you're going. It's the fucking staff. Wait. Who was this person? He definitely wasn't one of us. Yeah, no shit. Could this be our captor? Oh, damn it. You saw nothing, you hear me? Who are you? Doesn't concern you. To that idiotic movement, we're all the same. Oh. So even they're a victim of the movement then? Of the anti-ultimate movement then? They just see us as cogs in the machine. Unaware of how brilliantly we shine on our own. I figured that maybe a fellow ultimate would be able to understand. Wait, what? Hold on. You're an ultimate? What are you, an ultimate custodian? Hold on. You're an ultimate too? Okay, now I have more questions. Especially considering what you did. I thought if anyone here would have sense, it would be you. But I suppose you don't have an idea what's really going on here.
What are you even talking about? You'll find out in due time. Until then, don't think it can't happen to you. Take it from me. It's not worth snooping around.
Hold on. Is he a survivor of a previous killing game? Before I could think further, he swept his mop under my feet, chipping me onto the cold floors. Ultimate custodian.
Watch your step. This is far bigger than the both of us.
The last thing I remember was a large blow to my head, and then everything went black. Who was that weirdo? Who was that? Yeah. Like me, for real, for real. What happened last night? When I woke up, my head felt heavy and damp. Huh? I put my hand on to my head. Someone had put an ice pack on it. I rolled over and took it off, noticing a glass of water and painkillers that had been placed next to my bedside. Who did this? It can't have been that guy. Okay, so he remembers. Before I had time to think about it further, I was interrupted by pretty frequent knocking. I should go answer. Okay, sprint is. I opened the door to.
Shinku!
Sheen! Good job, you're awake.
I forgot what voice I gave him for a minute. I think I gave him this one.
I was getting worried you did something drastic. Phew. Okay, calm down, Dracul. It's okay. Your Pookie's fine.
Huh?
Huh? Did I sleep in?
Yeah, everyone's already in the canteen. I tried knocking earlier, but you didn't answer. I figured you wanted some space after yesterday. And then Lori said someone should go check on you, just in case. And I got worried, and I'm just glad you're okay, man. You're okay.
Good morning to you too. Sorry, I just really struggled to sleep last night. I ended up crashing out pretty late. I think so, at least. I can't really remember. Okay, so does he remember or not?
Alright, good morning. I completely forgot. Sorry, my head has been all scrambled. It's hard to decide which hostage to vote now. It's getting pretty tense.
I can't imagine. It was already a lot yesterday. And when you start getting dogpiled, it's really hard to say anything without seeming like you're being difficult.
Yeah, I'm just glad they ruled out my mom for now.
For now.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if we get to the point she has to be voided. But no need to think about that now. I don't need to worry about that for a while.
Yeah, we should probably make sure we're still there for the vote, though.
Oh, right, sorry. I just needed a few minutes out of that room. Love those guys, but it's a lot right now.
I get it. We can walk there slowly then.
But what about the others?
We'll just tell them it took me a bit to get ready.
Alright. Let's try not to keep them waiting too long, though.
We slowly made our way to the canteen. It was clear Dracul was starting to get more nervous about these votes. Oh, sorry. I felt less nervous about the whole thing now. I didn't really have anything to lose until the votes circled around again. But I knew how Dracul was feeling. Maybe he could do with one of mid-soothing mask. I really hope Dracul doesn't become the killer. Please, Pookie, don't. We entered the room, and already tensions were high, but at least Takiko had made French toast, which softened the blow a little bit. We made our way to the canteen. When we entered, there was already a good amount of bickering going on. It seems these decisions were getting harder day by day.
Hey guys, Chica's alive, and we
seemed to be entirely ignored. They seemed focused on the conversation at hand.
I would advise you didn't.
We're all going to have to make a sacrifice here eventually. I know it's hard, but that is the reality of the situation.
Well, maybe we wouldn't be here if you buckled down and stayed true to your promise of busting us out of here.
I'm still trying. You have to understand, it's going to take a bit. I apologize, but I don't want to do anything reckless and risk more lives.
Really now, kid?
I respect that, but the more time you spend fucking about, the more the younger hostages' lives are at risk.
I assure you, I'm going as fast as I can.
Is that all?
Oh no, I am yawning a lot today. I'm sorry, chat. Once again, I'm completely fine if you want to go with my hostage.
Oi, stop that!
I forgot what voice I gave Asuga because I keep changing it.
Once again, we're not ruining his life any further.
Well then, it's up to you, Takiko, Maiko, and Zeke to volunteer. I don't think. Oh, fuck, what voice I give you? Yes, Dickhead underscore Jones, I think, from like the Your Turn to Die playthroughs. I need a moment. I need a moment. Still trying to lock into the voices real quick. I don't think anyone's going to volunteer, especially after those of us who didn't have any sort of compensation for it. Okay, what are the facts here? We've got Zeke's hostage, who Allura has decided is most valuable to society because he sat through 8 years of medical school, so let's hold off on him for a bit. Then there's Takiko's hostage, who probably works for minimum wage, so not exactly primed to make a full recovery. And then 2 incredibly rich, famous people. How are we gonna decide? However, are we ever going to decide? This is so hard.
Come on, give him a break.
Alright, so which rich bitch is first? Well, I am biased because I am a member of the Apina Amada.
Sorry?
What? Oh, that's what our fans call themselves. The Apina Amada is dedicated, I'll tell you that. I saw so many Yui Ita bags, even after she lost the title. I'm more of a Manny K fan myself, but I could definitely see Yui's appeal.
We can't vote based on who our favorite celebrity is. Hey, let me get to the point. Yui had her title revoked a few years ago. Her career is starting to fizzle out. If our main concern with voting famous people is that their consequence would be very public and ruin their careers, at least Yui is past her prime, so it wouldn't have as big of an effect. Models typically have until their 30s. Idols only really stay relevant until they're 25.
But she's special. I believe in her to be an idol for the rest of her life.
But when they get older, isn't it best for idols to change their image anyway? A scandal would be just what she needs to kickstart her rebrand, show a new side of her. She should be grateful. Not all stars can benefit from a scandal. Taka, please.
But I like the current side of her a whole lot. Maybe she's ready to move on too?
Besides, she's a musician. People are still gonna listen to her music regardless of if controversy happens. True? If it's good music in the first place, that is. True?
It is.
Mello, I know this is hard, but it's gonna happen eventually. Don't you think? I'm sure she'll understand. Well, if we're all in agreement. God, I'm sorry, I'm in mid-yawn again. I don't know why I'm yawning a lot. Every time I voice act, it's like whatever part of my throat yawns or brings out the yawns, it's like that just comes out of me for some reason.
So, are we ready?
When an echo once again appeared from nowhere. Damn it, why am I still shocked by it?
Yes, I think we're ready to vote. Hold on, please, listen to me, please, just this once. We can't vote Yue out.
Huh?
Why? Because Yue is more than a simple pop idol.
Okay, CG. So, probably
Yui
voice?
is a light in the darkness for so many.
That's what idols are. Alright, you probably also know her personally, right? Also, I just noticed the, is this like your idol? I forgot what it was called. It's been a while since I've watched the anime. Shit. The idol anime, the dark idol anime. It was like AO. No, I is like the idol from the anime who dies. Like, what was the anime called?
She isn't your typical idol. Along the way, she's faced countless amounts of adversity. For one, she's half Thai. Do you know
Really?
how hard it is for anyone who's not fully Japanese to become famous back there?
So biracial, half Thai? God, kind of like D actually. He was Taiwanese and like black, so Blasian, and then also probably should not be outing him. Oshinoko. Yeah, Oshinoko. Thank you for pointing that out to me, Radical. I forgot what it was called for a minute.
Everyone told her that she couldn't do it. They told her that her looks, her voice, all of it was all wrong.
God.
But she knew it wasn't, and she pushed her way to the top through raw talent and skill. Yui has always pushed boundaries.
Unless
Because
Maiko
of
is the
her,
killer,
Countless Thai and other mixed
protect her
girls back in
friend,
Japan felt like they could be themselves.
who is an ultimate idol.
Like they were pretty. Like they deserved to be seen. And now, she's continuing her mission to push what an idol is. She's trying to break the standard of idols just being younger, showing the beauty and strength of maturity. She wants to show, no matter what, you can always sing and say exactly what you want to say. If it wasn't for Yui, I wouldn't be alive right now.
I only now noticed that her idol, kind of has the same bun as her too. So she really does idolize her, huh? They have to have known each other personally, right? Because of this part of the CG as well.
So please, even if you hate me, please spare her. I don't want anything bad happening to someone as wonderful as her. A world without Yui would be a far less kind world.
A bit
Don't
melodramatic
do this for me.
for an idol.
Do this for every lonely, ostracized girl in Japan.
Hello, that was so touching. Thank you for speaking from your heart.
You can't seriously be falling for this.
What, are you in love with her or something?
That's just female friendship, though. You wouldn't get it. Women can just be closer with each other. Does she really mean that much to you, Mai? Mm-hmm. She's my best friend. Words can't describe how much everything she does blows me away. When I listen to her music, when I see her smile, when I get to hang out with her, I feel like I'm going to burst with adoration. Huh. I never would have considered an idol could have so much of an impact. Such an impact, sorry.
Hey, don't mean to interrupt, but I've been here for like 10 minutes. Are we going for the idol pitch or not? I don't have until Christmas. Oh shit, I forgot about Christmas. It was a few days ago. Damn it. We're going to have a Christmas special stream and everything.
Wait, Christmas was a few days ago?
Yeah, sorry for the lack of festivities, but you guys are in fact in a prison. I don't know what you expected.
That means it's my birthday soon. Oh god, that's not a good sign.
Really? Are you sure we haven't missed it?
It's the 30th. Not that any of you need to remember. I don't want to be a bother. I've never really celebrated my birthday before, so it's not a big deal or anything. God, you really are a lonely girl. It's gonna be weird having a birthday without Yue, though. Are you sure there's no one else we can go to today? Really guilting us with her birthday? Pulled the it's my birthday card. She really did pull it's my birthday card. Look, we've already decided we're gonna do this. Even if we don't do this today, later down the line. I mean, now I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about more deeply about it, it's not a guarantee a scandal would lead to any kind of success for UA.
Wow, you sure changed your tune quickly.
I think, personally, it's best if we avoid voting the famous people for now, especially since any consequence would be publicized and ruin their career and all future job prospects. Once the press get on a famous person's case, they'll jump on them and make them public enemy number one for the rest of their lives. Joe, who do you suggest we go with? If it's really that big of a deal for Maiko, I guess we could do my sis. Are you sure about that? It's my job to make sure everyone's happy, right? It would be pretty selfish of me to only look out for my own interest here. Huh? Are you sure, Taki? Oh my god, her fucking nickname is not also Taki. Fuck off. Oh my god, she pulled the fucking birthday card and it worked. I don't want to ruin your birthday. You really don't have to. I mean, I really don't want to be a bother. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm the worst. Really pulling out the fucking birthday card to guilt trip everyone.
It's okay. I'm sure Sis will find her way back on track. She's stubborn like that, so... Takiko, you're the best. You're the kindest, sweetest, most wonderful person in the whole wide world. Doing something so nice for someone as awful as me. It's so rare to meet people like you. Thank you so much. I just hope this way we can prevent any lingering tension or bad feelings. Or hard feelings, sorry. So what? We're going with yours now? If she's so sure about it.
Kid, are you sure about this? You seemed pretty reluctant before.
I understand I can't look out for myself all the time. At the end of the day, group stability is vital here. So I don't want to let anything happen that would divide us. Just promise you guys won't fight about this, okay? I don't want any fighting. Well, Shachiko... Oh god, Shachiko Uchiyama it is. Let's have a look at her level 1 consequence.
The monitor switched on once again.
Huh? What? Evicted? I've been in this apartment since I was born. This is bullshit.
We're afraid it's coming into effect immediately. Immediately? Please how do they have this much power? What if it's Hope's Peak doing this and it's not even the anti-ultimate group? Please collect your things within the next hour and leave the building.
What the hell am I meant to go? I can't afford to rent anywhere else.
That's not our concern.
This is diabolical. This cannot be legal. How am I gonna get all my stuff out there anyway? And where's Taki gonna...
We suggest you collect your things before we call security.
You parasites.
I looked over at Takiko. She was still smiling and trying to reassure everyone she was fine to do this for all of us. But there was a strange look in her eye. It was a resolve. It was clear her resolve was faltering. And the accentuation of her rental sister attitude only proved she was trying to bury her real feelings deep down.
Takiko, I'm so sorry. Are you gonna be okay?
Maiko, you could have just let the idol go take the fall. A silence filled the room for a moment. Takiko looked down at the ground before looking up.
Of course.
Taki, you don't have to lie to us. We're all adults. We don't need to be babied.
I'm fine, really. It was going to happen eventually. I think I just freaked out because I didn't know it'd be so soon. But Sachi can find another apartment. If she pushes her pride away enough to use my money, then she can get a way nicer one. This might even do her a favor. Make her realize it's okay to get help from others. Yeah!
You're really okay with this?
If it means no one else has to be upset, then I'm fine with it.
Shit, kid, if you insist, but...
I'm all okay. Don't worry about silly old me.
Taki, this is my fault.
It is. I'm sorry. I really didn't want to be a bother like this. Hey, were you serious about it being your birthday soon? If not, I'm going to fucking smash the table over your goddamn head. Yeah, but I don't even deserve a birthday anymore, so don't even worry about it. Oh, come on, don't be silly. Everyone deserves a birthday, don't they? What do you say we have a birthday party for you tomorrow? A birthday party? For me? I've never had a birthday party before. All the more reason to do it.
God, that's not... Things are gonna go wrong. Things are gonna go wrong.
We've got to make up for all the birthdays you missed. Oh, jeez. I don't want to make all of you make such a fuss over me. I don't want to be a bother.
Besides, a party could be dangerous, yes.
Well, if we're all there, no one will try anything, will they? There'd be too many witnesses.
They could do something during the party, like poison the cake or something.
Besides, I think we need this. Everyone's been so tense with each other. Maybe this'll help ease things up. Stop people from thinking about doing anything dumb.
It could help. I think everyone would like a chance to relax after everything.
Besides, it would be a birthday party. It's not like a rave or anything. We're not gonna do anything crazy, like murder someone.
You've clearly never been to one of my birthday parties.
And Linus, it wouldn't even take away from your work that much. Just one night. You can use the break too. Fine, but only if everyone is in attendance, and we search people before entering. Aye aye, Captain. Nothing but the best for Maiko's birthday bash. Birthday bash my brains in. Guys, I'm going to cry. Why are you all so nice to me? I love you all so much. It's just a birthday party, silly. We do it for any of our friends. So we're all in agreement. Party tomorrow night? Only on one more condition. No alcohol.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to blow it off then.
But what? But it's my birthday.
Yeah, but like, I don't really give much of a shit about you, no offense. Like, if there's nothing to drink, what's the point?
The last thing we need when tensions are rising is everyone getting drunk and making poor decisions. Relax, I'm on the pill. That's not what I meant. What?
Well, drinking would be a bad idea, yeah, but if we don't have any alcohol, I don't think everyone's gonna come.
Which would also be dangerous. Oh, so no part. Okay, stop fucking trying to guilt trip us into giving you a party. Oh, that's okay. I don't need one anyway. Can't miss something I've never had. It feels like she's guilt tripping everyone so fucking hard right now. Even if the presents and the cake and the people hanging out with me would be really, really cool. She's about to hit them with the uwu or something. Just like fucking sad uwu. Just fucking trying to guilt trip everyone. Umu, I don't know. I could help regulate what people are drinking. I don't drink, so I could impose a drink limit on everyone. Oh, that's the solution. I'm sure you won't be the only one not drinking either. So we'll make sure no one gets too out of whack. I just really think this could be good for everyone. Fine. Just be careful.
Fuck yeah! Finally something good in this shit-ass prison.
I'm really getting a birthday party. This is the best day ever. You guys really should stop being so kind to me. I'll get way too used to it. God, this reminds me about the times I've never celebrated my own birthday. At least in the past 4 years, I've definitely not celebrated it at all. I never even had cake for my birthday. Like, even though I did have like a birthday cake once with like close family, like people in the house essentially, but I couldn't eat it because the next day I was supposed to be moving back into the dorms for like university. But that was like the closest I got to celebrating my birthday. Alrighty, I'll begin preparations right away. Don't forget your gifts tomorrow. It is Maiko's birthday. Oh geez, you guys, you don't have to get me anything. Just having people as nice as you around is enough of a gift for me. Nonsense, it's not a birthday without presents. Yeah, but like, presents from where? The storage room? Takiko smiled and walked out of the room, presumably to get started on the preparations. Everyone was so swept up by the idea of a party that they had almost immediately forgotten about what happened to her hostage, yeah? I was admittedly concerned about how she was doing, and I wasn't the only one. I'm just gonna go check on her. I know she's probably a-okay. I just want to make sure. I'll come with you. I don't want to overwhelm her or make it a big deal or anything, but if you really wanna, I insist. Even if you know they can bounce back, those hostages' consequences can hit you pretty hard. Shin, I'm sure she's fine. I just want to make sure. All right, come on then.
Alright, I trust you. I'll see you later.
All right. I smiled as I and Asuga left the room, trying to catch up with Takiko in the hallway. But we both seemed to pause as we saw her looking at a random wall, talking to herself.
Yep.
Is she talking to herself or is she talking to the audience? No, don't worry. I'll be completely fine. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices in life. Sachi is strong, just like me. She'll pull through, mark my words. And it's okay to cry over them, but you've got to keep moving, no matter what. Life continues to march relentlessly on. And all you can do is pick up an instrument and join the parade. And don't you worry, in due time, I'll make them all pay.
Okay, yeah, mask off. So this is the real Takiko?
Just kidding. Jeez, I couldn't do that to anyone here. But you guys believed me for a moment, didn't you? You guys are the worst.
Huh?
Tacky?
She flicked around to see us, taking a moment to gain her composure.
Oh, it's just you guys. Phew, you scared me there.
Who were you talking to?
Oh, you heard that? I've been talking to the audience whenever I get some time alone. Whenever I get some alone time. I figured they'd want to know I was alright after that. The audience? Tacky, don't waste your energy on them. They're only tuning in to see you get hurt. Even if they are, there must be a few good apples in the bunch. How else am I meant to keep up my talent? Posting messages on social media every day, little things that would brighten people's days. Knowing I was helping like that was that is what gave me the resolve to keep going. I know I could do it for the people in this prison, and don't get me wrong, I've been trying to do that, but it's comforting to know I'm helping as many people as possible. So even if there are only a handful of people watching in the audience whom I make smile, I want to do that for them.
I don't really know why you'd bother with that. They don't deserve that.
I want to believe they're well-intentioned. But hey, maybe they're nice. Being nice to them can convince them that ultimates aren't all that bad.
I know she's not naive.
Tacky. I know, it's bad, but it's how I get my strength. So when things get tough, when I feel weak, it's all I can think to do. It really makes this whole situation a lot more bearable, you know? Well, if it makes you happier, I'm not gonna stop you. I just don't want you getting too carried away. Their approval isn't the end-all be-all. I know. Oh, right. Did you two need anything?
We're just gonna make sure you're okay after...
Shh, it's okay, really. I don't mind. It's bound to happen eventually, and I can hold my own. I just feel guilty if I got anyone else to run after me and make a fuss over me when they're already probably feeling the pressure. So, really, I'm able to handle it. You two just focus on yourself, alright?
I realized even if we pushed Takiko, wouldn't help take our help. And Asuga probably realized the same, but they were smart enough to find a potential way around it.
I know you can handle it. You're not a kid or anything. I was just wondering if you could help setting up for Maiko's... If you needed help setting up for Maiko's party. Oh, that would be great, Suki. I've got a lot of ideas for it, but to make them a reality, another pair of hands would help out. Uh-huh. Together we'll make a party she'll never forget. I can't believe she's never had one before. Wait, we've got to make up for all the ones she's missed.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nothing is popping to mind, but I really appreciate the offer. I'm sure if something pops up, we'll let you know. But don't you worry, Shinku. You just keep focus on keeping Michael away from the preparations. Gotta surprise her somehow.
Alright, I'll leave you to it. Just, if you need anything at all, don't be afraid to let me know.
Will do. Ooh, maybe after this, we could host a murder mystery party and you could write the plot. That could be fun.
Maybe not a murder mystery, considering the situation we're in? Maybe. I don't trust these people to stay in character long enough to host a murder mystery party. That does sound fun, though. Still, I figured Asuga would have a better chance at supporting Takiko. The two of them were closer. I hope they bake someone into the cake and eat what? Okay, Eric Cartman. So I settled back into my room. I had some time on my hands. Maybe I could try doing something? Free time. Alright. Let me save real quick. I want to save. We got 1 point of popularity. Is there anyone in the recreational room? If not, then I might... Okay, we'll do a free time event. with the first person we see. First come, first serve. I'm feeling going right today. Okay, who is this? Zeke. It's Zeke. I regret this immediately. Ezekiel was leaning up against the locker, trying his best to look cool and nonchalant, but it's clear he was looking out for something. He was just trying to look cool. Hey Zeke, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Standing?
Oh, you think you're so smart, don't you? Well, your information, Sam. I'm waiting for Mint.
He's waiting for his boyfriend. Huh? Where is he? Usually you two are attached at by the hip.
He's showering right now, so you better not get any funny ideas and try to take a peek. Shit like that isn't cool, Shinku. You gotta respect boundaries.
Of course you wouldn't. You're not joining him? Weird time to be showering? Of course, who wouldn't? I kind of want to say you're not joining him because that'd be funny, but like I feel like I feel like Rage Bait Me wants to say this. Of course, who wouldn't?
Well, good to see we're on the same wavelength about that. Maybe you're not as much of a loser as I thought. Say, I don't know when Mint's going to be out, so want to hang out for a while? I could do with some entertainment.
Yes. Free time. Sure. I guess I could be your entertainment.
Sweet.
Oh boy. Causality Chaser. That's a new song. I haven't heard this one before. Is this his theme? I don't know what in God's name compelled me to hang out with this horrible excuse for a man. Perhaps it was in a vain attempt to establish some sort of connection that could get him to leave me alone for at least a moment. Can't exactly say I wanted to be friends with Zeke. I hated myself, but not that much. Holy shit. Damn. Still, I might be able to find a way to get him to leave me alone, even if only briefly. But to do that, I'd have to go about this carefully. Try not to be direct. Try to schmooze it out of him.
You just gonna stand there? Are you just gonna say that something?
Oh god, sorry.
You gonna say something or just stand there thinking about my shirt being off?
Never mind. I'm too weak for this. Ezekiel, why are you like this? Maybe a direct approach can still work.
The name's Zeke. Get it right.
God. He's giving me major Rusty vibes from Zoophobia. If you guys haven't read the Zoophobia webcomic, don't. Just watch my review on it. But he's reminding me of Rusty, whose real name is Ruben. Why do you hate your own name that much?
And maybe I'd be less like this if you weren't such a fucking loser.
Actually, Ezekiel is a name in the Bible, right? Maybe he comes from a religious background, and his parents give him that name. And because he's... Maybe, I was going to say because he's gay, or maybe like, I don't know, not exactly religious at the very least. He basically distances himself from it in that way and doesn't have a good relationship with his family.
You just make it too easy, man.
Seriously, what is your deal?
None ya.
You can't seriously believe I'd fall for that twice.
Wouldn't put it past a chump like you.
Right, this is getting nowhere. I don't know what I expected. Zeke really was incredible. Whenever I thought he couldn't get worse, he just kept on managing to find a way. Still, any kind of information would be helpful at some point. And if there was anything Zeke liked talking about, it was himself. Yeah, well, not all of us like to risk having our limbs being cut off every Tuesday. Sorry, that was crude. But what sort of stunts did you do anyway?
Oh, let me tell you about it, Shinku, my boy. What do you want to hear about first? The flying motorcycle acts? The works I probably did on the last movie you watched? Or the most dangerous of all? My encounters in the bedroom.
God, summon the shades again. Not that one. Anything but that one. The last movie I watched? I didn't know you starred in Barbie. God.
Not that one. I should have expected your glittery ass would only watch movies like that.
Well, what about the flying motorcycle acts?
Well, you see, depending on what I'm feeling that night, they can involve all sorts of dangers that would make the average man weep in fear. Rings of fire, chainsaws, throwing knives, active explosions, middle-aged mothers, God, live animals catching things in my mouth, high-speed chases, you name it, I've done it.
Graduate high school?
Of course, a nerd like you would only care about something as meaningless as that. You don't need to get a diploma to get ahead in life with a face like this.
Having a diploma to fall back on would be nice. Punchable? Go ahead.
School's for chumps anyway. The only thing useful it taught me was how to put someone in a headlock. And teachers didn't even teach me that. What a scam.
Maybe you just didn't pay enough attention.
Maybe you're too focused on prissy-ass stupid details when you should pay attention to my exploits. Maybe you could learn a thing or two from them.
Oh, I am sure I could.
For example, Shinku, do you know how hard it is to catch a knife between your teeth while running out of the flaming building holding a chainsaw?
Can't say I do.
Well, I guess only one of us will survive next time there's a burning building.
Right.
Seriously, I pity you, man. You've never felt the thrill of real work, being all cooped up in your poetry or whatever. Maybe if you listen to enough of my stories, you'll learn a thing or two voraciously through me.
He's one of those. He's just a fucking... Like, he's one of the fucking alpha male fucking trainer guys who's just trying to sell you on his fucking program. That's basically Zeke, man. That's just Zeke's entire character. I hate him so much. I have a love-hate relationship with him.
Sure. So keep your ears peeled. Let me enlighten you about what it's like driving a car with one hand tied behind your back, your eyes blindfolded, and headphones blocking all noise.
Oh boy. He never stops talking. It's impossible to get him to talk, but when you start getting him talking about himself and his amazing accomplishments, that's like type 3 coded. That feels type 3, Enneagram type 3 coded. He never shuts up. Christ. How is he not dead? God, how have you not killed him? Sorry, that's a bit of an overreaction. But you have to understand, he kept going for hours. Friendship break up. Not friends? God. East Prison. The evening passed fairly quickly and uneventfully. I had dinner and showered. I was just walking back to my cell when I ran into a certain someone.
Shinku!
Shin, hey, where are you headed?
Drac.
Nice to see you. I'm heading back to my cell. I think I'm gonna have an early night.
Really? This is an early night. You've been struggling to sleep or something?
I guess you could say that. I had some nightmares that kept me awake last night.
Nightmares? Really? Man, I had no idea. Don't worry, Shin. They're not real. They can't hurt you. And if they could, I'd totally beat them up for you.
I love Jack Cool so much.
Well, anyways, I hope tonight's better for you. Hope? Maybe try asking Min if he can give you something to help you sleep?
I tried that last night and things got weird.
Don't tell me Zeke got him to grow weed.
God, I'm on the same wavelength as... It's like Tetro Pink all over again. I'm in the same wavelength. No, nothing like that. It seemed to be perfectly normal tea, but... Okay, I needed to promise to bear with me here. I might have just imagined this.
Sure.
I had the tea, left the room, and then on my way back I ran into some ginger guy.
Shin, come on, that's not cool. I know she's tall, but this is definitely a girl.
No, this was definitely a guy, and definitely not Ismini. He started saying all this stuff about how we're all cogs in the machine. Something about how I need to watch my step.
Weird. Not that I'm invalidating your experience or anything, but are you sure that tea had nothing in it?
Pretty sure. It seemed fairly real to me. Weirdest part was when I woke up. I woke up with an ice pack, painkillers, and all sorts after he knocked me out. It's like he felt bad or something.
Hold up, he knocked you out?
Oh, should I have started with that?
Who is this guy? I just want to have a few words. He hurt my Pookie.
Mint and Zeke just forms the yaoi version of Breaking Bad. Oh my god! You're so fucking right, Radical! Oh my god, you're so fucking right! I never even thought about that! What are these two the yaoi of? I don't know, he just showed up out of nowhere. Wasn't anyone I recognize? Maybe he has something to do with how this place is run? But he seemed like Ultimates, he seemed to like Ultimates, which is strange if this place is run by the anti-Ultimators.
Huh. Maybe he works for the warden? It's pretty strange. Wait, if we're able to catch that guy again, we could probably question him about this place. Get a better idea about what's going on.
Yeah, but I don't know how we're able to going to see him again. I only bumped into him by accident. It was pretty late. I don't think they thought anyone would be up.
Got it. I'm gonna be on watch all night. I'll catch this guy if it's the last thing I do.
No way, you can't possibly pull an all-nighter for something like this.
You underestimate the power of caffeine and raw determination.
If you're going to do this, at least let me join you.
Nope, you already had a rough night yesterday. There's no way I'm letting you stay up tonight as well.
Come on, you don't want to do this alone.
And you don't want to miss out on your beauty sleep.
You think I'm beautiful?
You were just about to crash for the night. You must be tired. I could get someone else to help, so don't worry about it. Worry about getting some shut-eye. You can't jump into a boss fight without having taken a rest first.
Alright. But only if you go with someone. I don't want anyone taking advantage of you being alone at night.
You bet. I'll get together the strongest party around. That mysterious guy won't know what hit him. And I'll knock first thing on your door, so you'll know I'm okay. Deal?
Deal. Just be careful. I don't want you getting hurt.
I'm gonna be on top form for Mellow's party tomorrow. Now rest well. You can use some sleep.
Night, Jack. Good luck on your quest. Jakul smiled at me and waved me off. I hoped he'd be okay patrolling at night. At least he'd have other people with him. If we could find out who that person was, it could give us some incredibly useful answers. I just had to trust Jakul knew what he was doing. I settled into bed and closed my eyes, waiting to be awoken by the next morning by his knocking. Sorry, I need to check something real quick. With when my food is getting here, sorry. Okay, what is this notification here? What is this notification here? Okay, we're fine. Alright, it should be getting here eventually. Roughly a half hour still. It's fine. I settled into my bed and closed my eyes. Okay, I already read that. Sorry. Oh! Be really funny if he died looking for the weird janitor. Please no. But that knocking never came. It was a little concerning how he hadn't arrived yet. I figured I should go try to find him. I really hope nothing bad had happened to him.
Hope?
Alright. I knocked on his door, but there was no response. I was really starting to get worried. Maybe he was still patrolling? I decided to walk upstairs to the main hallway, determined to find him. But when I did, he took my breath away. Did he attack us?
Drac?
What? No! Pookie, no! What? No! No! Fucking resuscitate him right now! Fuck no, he is not dead! He is not dead! Pookie, no! I felt my heart racing. I immediately approached them. It's a fake! It's a fake out! Fake out! Fake out! Fake out! Fake out! Cope! 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 This could be happening. This
Good
could.
morning to you too, Shinku.
Okay, she Ismini is chill. I feel like she'd be freaking out. He's just fucking zonked off.
Ismin, how could you be so calm? Shinku, look at him.
His left leg is really tiny. I looked down at Dracul, seeing his chest rising and falling. Oh, he was just asleep. Was he knocked out too? Sorry, I've been a little paranoid since Ichi. I'd imagine. He must have been exhausted to pass out like this. He was up all night. He said he was trying to catch someone. Oh, you guys are speaking normally again? He never really stopped. He just became apprehensive of me. We've been friends too long to throw it away over something silly. You know, like murdering a professor and traumatizing all my friends. Something silly? Ismini, you did kill someone. I don't get how you could be so relaxed about that. I know what the audience said, but still. It's not like you don't realize the gravity of what you've done. Even if they judge me corrupt, I'd still believe he deserved it. I know that makes me sound terrible, but it's how I feel. Why? What did the teacher do? Well, yeah. How on earth could he say that about someone's life? Not just the professors, but the kid, Koda. Ismini sighed and sat down next to Dracul's sleeping body. She looked up at me. Sit down. Let's have a chat. I quietly obeyed, sitting down next to her. I suppose I owe it to Dracul. We're getting everyone's fucking backstory on why they did it. We are really getting close to the fucking murder. I owe it to Dracul and you to tell you the truth. I'm just apprehensive about telling him. Why? He's far too understanding for his own good. I'm sure he wouldn't cut you off or anything. Exactly. He'd probably try to see things from the professor's perspective as well. Attempt to see the wider picture. As long as he doesn't know the full truth, he can fill in the gaps with the most justifiable possibility he can think of that way. That way, he wouldn't feel guilty about staying my friend. That way he'll stay. I didn't know you actually cared for Dracul that much. You're not the best at showing it. I tried not to care. Ever since what happened with my friends and that professor, I try to ice people out. Be harsh. Be sure no one ever gets close enough for me to want to keep him around. But no matter what I said, Dracul was insistent that there was something good to me. It didn't matter how many times I threw the stick out of the window. He'd always bring it back to me, tail wagging behind him, excited to see me again. He wore down all my defenses. I never wanted to get close to anyone again. Yeah, I know what that's like. But it really isn't the worst thing in the world to get closest to people. It can really help to... Actually, I know that. It's easy to be lured into having friends, especially after a life of solitude. I spent my whole childhood seeing other people my age as competition. People I needed to succeed academically. I needed to be better than them. There was little to no point getting close. I just wanted to be at the top. Also feels like an achiever thing, but when I got there, university, everything changed. I was surrounded by people just like me, who never had real connection with anything other than their schoolwork. Honestly, I can kind of relate to it a little bit. That's kind of been my whole life, even through university a little bit. The only extracurriculars I had was like with sports with football, and that's it. I'm not that outgoing. And naturally, we found each other. Looking back on it now, it was probably the happiest time of my life. Every day felt like a dream. I was surrounded by people who I could just laugh around. The pursuit of academic discovery excited me, but discovering what it meant to have a community, that invigorated me. It kept me going. And it could have continued to be perfect if it wasn't for that scum of a professor. Yes, finally! It was really that bad? Worse than you can imagine. I called it! We'd all been accepted into his seminar together. It was extremely well respected, but very intense. It had a large bearing on our grades.
And that professor was awful to us. He'd verbally berate us and everything we enjoyed. Nothing was ever good enough for him. If we had disagreed with his views, or he just didn't like you, he'd dock your grades for no reason. Okay, he was abusing his power then. The school board didn't do anything about it due to not wanting to ruin his career. Couldn't stand someone hurting people smaller than them for no reason other than to make themselves feel big. It made me sick. I could handle it, but the others, they were starting to crack. Some dreaded his mandatory seminars. Some were being threatened with expulsion due to their low grades. Others were considering dropping out. No one even... I can't even say it. One even, sorry. It was that serious? And no one did anything about it? No one. Not a soul. So can you blame me for taking it into my own hands? My breaking point was what he did to Dakota. Dakota, it got too much for him. He couldn't take it and he tried to... God, did he try to push Dakota to suicide? Holy hell. I still remember when I visited him in the hospital, hooked up to all those machines. It felt too real. It was then I realized how fractured everyone had become. A little group of isolates had become fractured, split apart. No, he torn us apart, limb from limb, like a Minad. He was trying to take everything from us, from me. Selfish. But I couldn't stand the idea of being alone again. I wanted to keep that happiness no matter the cost. I wasn't thinking the most rationally, but I thought if I could get rid of him, it could all return to normal. That I could keep the new life we built. Oh, I don't know what to say. I could follow your train of thought, but why did you involve your friends? They shouldn't have been forced into it. It was your decision. They didn't need to be a part of it. Yeah, that's exactly my thought process too, Shinku. It's awful of me. It was pathetic, but I thought maybe it would mean we'd be tied together forever. Shared trauma and all that. I know it's bad. Dakota and the rest of them, they were all people, not possessions. I knew I couldn't control what they did, or who they decided to be around. That would be wrong of me. I wanted the best for them, I really did. But I thought that shared guilt would be the glue that could bind us together. It would mean we'd never shatter again, that we'd never be alone again. Yeah, called it once again. Well, I was wrong about that. If anything, it shattered it more, didn't it? You don't need to remind me. At least you understand it was a poor decision. I don't know how I feel about excusing all this, but I don't think you're a horrible person, Ismini. I think you were just brought to your limit. I just hope you've learned from involving your friends. Hope? I felt so much guilt about it afterwards. I shut myself out. I felt I'd ruined anyone I got close to. But ever since my verdict, I had a bit of a revelation. My actions weren't the reason they'd left. They just weren't good enough friends to tough it out. To tough it through? Sorry. That's probably not the conclusion you should be getting to from that. They didn't realize how much I put on the line for them. The 100 line. Okay, now you've gone too far. That's really not the point I'm trying to make, but I didn't think arguing with Ismini is going to change your perspective. I couldn't say I agreed with everything Ismini was saying, but I learned how it was best I stayed quiet. Nothing good came from me voicing my opinion. That's why, from now on, I'm trying my hardest to put down my walls and let myself connect with others again. I used to be scared of being left alone again, losing people I cared about, but now I realize as long as I'm with the right people, they won't leave. Well, that is a good perspective to have. That's a good perspective to have, but I feel like how you're going about that perspective is a bit off. The execution of that perspective is a bit off. And that starts with you, Shinko. Huh? How? I know we've known each other for a short time, but Jakul enjoys your company. And quite frankly, you're one of the more respectable people here. So I want to trust you. I want to be friends.
I'm incredibly introverted, and even I know that asking to be friends after dropping the full details of why you murdered someone is a bit of a bombshell. A bit of a bombshell! That's a fucking nuke! But if I said no, she might stop trying to reach out to others. Revert to thinking it's best for her walls are constantly up. Besides, if I became a friend, maybe I could help untangle what exactly was going on with her and her old friends and show her where she did mess up. Also, I don't want to be her enemy. Holy fucking shit. If I left now, her views would only become more polarized. Although, since itchy, part of it also because, despite everything, I wanted to be close to someone no matter what. I wanted to fill that void. You're gonna leave the stream now. Bye, and hope you enjoy the chapter. Thank you, Radical. Thank you for popping in, though. Thank you for popping in. I hope I see you for more future streams. I wanted to feel like I was doing good in someone's life, to make up for how I ruined yours. Is that selfish?
What do you think about that, Shinku?
I'd be happy to be your friend, Ismini. She seemed a little surprised, but only if you promise to tell Dracul about all this stuff as well. Keeping it hidden is going to put further strain on your friendship.
Fine, I suppose he does deserve it. I hope that even if it's silly to wish, you can find in your heart to find me worthy of redemption as well. I know deep down how awful what I've done is, and that the audience's opinion doesn't make it any better, but it's nice to believe that I live in a world that can see what I see. And for resorting my want to trust people, for reaffirming that what I did was right. God, she would definitely be more closed off if she seemed as corrupted. This is complicated. I want to trust what they say and treat people accordingly. You can hate me if you like. I won't judge, but I'm not going to stop. I smiled at her. In the end, I really was a hypocrite. But maybe that's just a part of being human. Yeah, humans are sometimes hypocritical. Maybe I am selfish. Maybe I was just like Ismini, desperate to keep what they knew together. Except instead of trying to glue everything back together, I just found new parts. Before I could say anything more to Ismini, Dracul woke up.
Where am I?
Dracul, you're awake!
Shin? What are you?
You passed out when patrolling last night. We found you asleep here. Goodness, you've got to start taking care of yourself more.
I know. I just got a little carried away. I wanted to... Wait, the guy! Shoot! I didn't even get a glimpse of him! Sorry, Shin. Didn't mean to let you down like this.
You didn't at all. We can always look another day. Next time, how about we take shifts so you don't tire yourself out?
I still can't believe I passed out like that. What time is it?
Almost time for our breakfast meeting. Don't worry. You've not missed anything.
The votes! Shoot, come on! We can't miss those! I don't want to keep Lori waiting.
He quickly stood up and brushed himself off, trying to wake himself up.
Relax. We're not running late or anything. Let's just get some breakfast in us, and we can worry about the votes.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Dracul started walking to the canteen. He seemed a little disorientated, but mostly fine. I really hope this is not going to be relevant later. Me and Ismini trailed behind him a bit. It's good that he's okay. He really did have me worried for a moment. He seemed to be in better spirits seeing both of us. I was worried since he's been apprehensive about you recently.
You know, I do have to thank you, Shinku.
Huh?
If you're both my friend and Dracul's friend, it means even if he stays apprehensive after I tell him the truth, I'll still be connected to him through your friendship with him. Thanks to you, it doesn't matter how much collateral the truth brings, you'll always be 2 pieces away.
Hold on.
I didn't mean to use you. I just want to protect the people I care about. I'm sure you can understand, Shinku. I do the same for you. Let's get breakfast, shall we?
So we're friends too? Or real friends? Because that makes it sound like we're fake friends. Alright. Yeah, let's. I wasn't sure how to feel about that. I knew I should be more concerned, but I was just relieved to not be alone. We stepped into the canteen, but a good majority of people were already gathered.
Morning. Did you three sleep well?
Takiko seemed surprisingly chipper despite what happened yesterday. She must have been excited for the birthday party.
Of course.
Could have been better for Dracul, but I slept well.
We made a full English. Eggs, bacon, toast, and...
Fuck that shit. Goddamn, British people ruin everything with beans.
What's wrong with beans? Beans for breakfast is fine. As long as it's good beans.
Oh, come on. Come now. It's not that bad.
Isn't he European?
Don't tell me them twisted teeth slugs got you hooked on this shit.
Hey, come on. I jazzed them up with smoked paprika and chili oil. Trust the process. I think that might be a little bit too much for Zeke.
You're lucky you're Austin. Smoke paprika? Hell yeah. Did I die and go to heaven? You guys are the best.
Ah, shucks. We're really not all that special.
I need a drink.
Oi, where's the bomb broad? Isn't she usually the one to have us all in line?
Please tell me she's not dead.
Wait, yeah. Where the hell is she?
Taka isn't here either. Strange.
I mean, it isn't a massive loss if we hold the vote without him. Still, maybe one of us should go check. Is it me?
Careful now.
There will be no need for that.
Ah, there you are. Where were you?
No, no, no!
When I agreed to showers, I didn't think I'd have to get up at 6 a.m. When I agreed to help you, I wasn't aware a brief shower was an hour-long endeavor for you. Is it such a crime to want to be squeaky clean? I apologize. My initial plan was to spend this morning working on the more rat poison to deal with the last few rodents still alive. Unfortunately, that was disrupted by Takahiro needing me to keep returning to the shower room repeatedly to turn on the water. I don't know why you indulged him. You should have just cut him off. I don't want to have to deal with him getting snippy. You act like I throw a tantrum. Besides, even if I am corrupt, shouldn't I be allowed my dignity? That means basic human rights. That doesn't make you privy to spa days. God forbid I have anything nice. You really haven't learned nothing, haven't you? Taka seemed to quieten down at that. An awkward silence flooded the room until Dr. Elenis cleared her throat. Sorry, my throat's a little sore. Anyway, I apologize for making you wait. Shall we begin the discussion? Okay, so we put out Sugi and me as hostages because the fallout from a public figure having something mega bad happen to them would be catastrophic. But, who does that leave? Well, out of the people that we hadn't previously ruled out, that leaves Ezekiel's hostage?
What? I thought you ruled his sorry ass out.
I was hesitant to vote him, considering how valuable his job is to society, but if it would be for the best, I'm happy to offer up my hostage.
What?
Sorry, did I say that too quietly? I said if we needed to, I'm okay with my hostage being picked.
Now, hold on. That's your mom. How could you do that to her?
Mint, I think you might want to think this through a bit more. No, I'm quite sure of this decision. I realized that my mom kinda sucks, and really should have taken on the burden of poisoning our dad instead of me.
Shit, the kid doesn't look like it, but he's cold. First he poisons her support system. Now he's ready to directly torture her. Must really hate her.
I really don't think that's the case.
I mean, why else would he do it?
No, I don't hate her. But this, I would have done anything in the world for her. And I did. I did my crime for her, to protect her, to protect my sister from him. But now I realize my actions were so redeemable. I didn't have to take that responsibility myself. I was just a kid. She should have taken that burden for herself, for us. But she didn't.
Hey, come on. That doesn't mean she's worthy of getting hurt. You were protecting her from your old man. Does that mean he's recovering? Not that he's recovering, she's in extra danger now?
I don't want her getting hurt. I doubt anyone wants their hostage getting hurt. But it'll come eventually, and I don't want to be difficult when the time comes. I don't have the energy to protect her anymore. Part of me wonders if it would be for the best. Perhaps it would alert the wider community. I mean, she isn't just stuck with my father. I mean, if that's a risk you're willing to take, but I'm sure everything will work out. If you're part of a close-knit community, people are bound to help. I can't really tell you what to do, but you know her best. If you think this is a sensible choice, I'll respect that. Well, I can't say I entirely agree, but if that's what we're all in agreement on.
No way, Mint. You can't be serious about this. Mint, come on. You'll regret this later. If anyone here cares about their shit-ass mother, it's you.
But why didn't she...
You're just getting all confused because those stupid fucking votes. I don't know why all of you care so much about them. They shouldn't mean anything.
I just don't know what to think anymore.
God, he's concerned about his boyfriend. I see the tears! There were tears in his eyes too.
We're not voting for his mom. There's no fucking way.
We shouldn't betray his wishes. If that's what he wants...
I don't care. We're not doing it.
I don't think it's the best idea either. We should probably pick someone else.
Who's hostage then? We're really running out of viable options here.
No matter what, we're not picking my daughter. That's not a discussion.
And not my mom either. I'm not okay with throwing away like that. If Ezekiel is so insistent we shouldn't vote for Mint's hostage, perhaps his own hostage would be the best option.
The doctor? What happened to voting for Dakota? He's the last one we hadn't ruled out.
Hold on, isn't Ismini still cool with us picking hers? He might be traumatized, but is he such a bad option? Like, if anything, he's probably been through all of it before, so... But Zeke's hostage is a surgeon. He has the funds to support himself if he loses his job. And with the staff shortages, he's sure to find work no matter what. So, perhaps he's the safest option. Zeke, don't let him do this. Do you have any issue with it, Ezekiel?
No, I don't care about that backstabbing bastard. He's nothing to me anymore. Do what you like with him. To him. It's not going to do shit to me. Really? You think you really? Oh god, really? You think you could get under my skin or something? No way.
Well, if you're so certain about that.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't give a shit.
Then I'll do just that.
The cat once again appeared out of nowhere. He'd gotten pretty used to it.
Aw, no shock? No surprise? It's incredible how quickly you become conditioned. So we're all in agreement. Michael is the next to get murked.
Murked? What the hell? You sound like you're gonna kill him or something. Jesus Christ.
Maybe that would put him out of his misery.
Don't. I said I don't care. Do what you like.
He does care.
Very well.
The monitors flicked on once again, displaying Zeke's hostage walking into an empty apartment. I'm not sure if there was more horror in Ezekiel or Michael's eyes as he looked up at what was in front of him. What was in front of him? No! Oh no! Oh no 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 no! A woman was hanging from the ceiling fan, dead in front of him. What? What did they do? Was it his, like, what is that? It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. What? Okay, that's insane. The monitor switched off, but Zeke just kept staring at the blank screen in disbelief. Everyone seemed quite stunned at what we'd just seen. I felt sick. I didn't know they'd go that far.
And my job's done. Sorry to leave you hanging like that, but I'm sure he'll be fine. See you tomorrow.
Mononeko scampered away through the vents, leaving us all standing there.
Zeke. Hey, maybe the paramedics can make it in time? It might not be as bad as it looks.
Takiko flinched as Ezekiel picked up a plate and threw it across the room, smashing it against the wall.
Eek! Breakfast! We worked so hard on that!
Calm down!
Zeke, hey now.
Fuck off! I'm fine, I don't care! God, you're all pissing me off!
I know it can be hard to see your loved one get hurt, but let's try and keep a level head here. You can
Leave me the fuck alone.
Zeke stormed out of the room, slamming the door behind him. Fuck. That is brutal, actually. That's probably one of the worst ones so far, and that's saying a lot. Yikes.
I feel bad, but he said it was okay for us to do it. I'm more worried for that lady.
Wannabes like him say a lot without thinking about it.
I don't really know what he was expecting. He did volunteer, although he likely didn't expect it to be quite that severe.
I didn't expect them to kill someone. Even if they weren't the hostage themselves, it was still a human life. Makes you wonder how long it'll be until they're wanting to kill the hostages themselves. Oh god, you're cool. Don't be pushed to murder from hearing that.
I just wish we went with my mother instead. At least then a life wouldn't have not been lost.
It was inevitable Elias's hostage would have been chosen. If not today, then in the next few days. Don't place the blame on yourself.
No one wants to see anyone's parents get hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. But as options dwindle, we might not have much of a choice.
I just wish there was another way around this. This isn't fair on anyone.
I mean, there is a way. I just doubt people will have the guts to take it.
No one shall be taken on my watch. It would be simple-minded to resort to murder when the government could be saving us any time now.
I don't know. It's been a month. Do you think they're still coming?
Yeah. It doesn't matter if they do or not. We shouldn't just start killing each other.
So we ought to just wait until they put all our loved ones to hell? Is that what you're suggesting? One of your lives is worth less to me than Tian's safety. I'll say that much.
So basically you're gonna murder?
Oh, that's quite a statement.
I'm saying it as it is, but continue to keep her out of discussions and we won't have any issues, should we?
I doubt anyone wants to hurt the actual child. For goodness sake, please stop acting like Ezekiel when nothing has even happened yet. You're just causing pointless conflict yourself.
Hey, come on, don't be rude to him. I mean, he didn't have to throw that plate. It was pretty scary.
I understand he's angry, but he could have hurt someone.
You let him get away with far too much, Mint. I don't want him taking advantage of you and hurting you.
He's not gonna do that. You all just assume the worst of him and assume I'm being manipulated or coerced, but I stand by my controversial husband. I think he has much more than enough reason to be upset right now. It's disrespectful to insist otherwise. Sorry, I needed to speak my mind. I'll go check on him. I'll see you all at the party later.
Min left the room. We sat in silence for a brief moment before someone quickly broke the tension.
Oh, right, yes, the party. I completely forgot about my birthday party. Oh my god, golly goodness. Isn't it it's exciting, isn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I got my food earlier, and I need to go pick it up real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry it took me so long to get back. I got like peanut butter jelly pancakes with like banana and strawberry. I was trying to figure out how I can like get the peanut butter on because it's kind of stuck on there and sticky. I'm just gonna have to like alternate between bites. Let's continue. We've read this line already. I suppose it was easier to distract ourselves from what just happened. Oh, from what we just seen and shove it back to the back of our minds. Pretended it didn't happen. I was apprehensive at first, but I admit I think we need it. You can say that again. There's so much tension here, you'd assume the in-laws were over. I'm just excited to see what kind of presents you guys have gotten me. I've never really gotten gifts from friends before. Wait, we were meant to give her gifts? Not that I'm expecting anything. Don't worry, just having friends is enough of a big enough of a present. I think it'll be good for all of us. Just one evening to switch off our brains and focus on fun. You know, before someone dies.
When things are really tense, rest and relaxation just makes sense.
I could probably get Zeke to loosen up for the party too. Last thing we wanted is him throwing a fit the whole time. I want him to be able to chill out for one night too. That would probably be for the best. I don't want anything ruining my special day. Although, I'm probably gonna dip and take a cat nap. I'm mega eepy right now, sorry. I was so excited for the day, I just couldn't sleep. I even tried having an early night, but I kept tossing and turning. I couldn't stop thinking about everything that could happen today.
Trust me, I've done that a million times. You're all good. I might try to join you, but my little quest last night means I didn't get the best Jedi. I need a bit of recovery.
Let me help you back to your room. Don't want you two all tired for the party. There we go.
Ah, thank you, Shinku. That's so considerate of you. Everyone's being so nice to me, and I'm having the birthday party. I'm so happy I could die.
Don't jinx yourself. I took the two of them back to their common room, and they settled into their rooms. Please let them can fight Zeke. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna have to be really creative here with how I get this. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to take a bite of my pancakes again. Do I just dip it in? I don't know what the best option is here. Do I just take the knife and then just smear it on the bottom, I guess? Or like on the side? I don't... What is the strat? It's just really hard. Alright, let's continue. I immediately took some time to myself in my room, recharging my social battery. I knew the party would drain it, but just spending the day waiting was making it go awfully slow. So after a while, I assumed it'd probably be for the best to find something to do to kill the time. Free time? Perhaps I could even help out with something for the party. I could always... Yeah, I know. Common room. Common room. Yes! Up. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Uh-huh, there's someone here. Alright.
Shinku, hey, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Oh, is everything okay, Sugi? Is it something related to the party?
Bingo! Me and Takiko were thinking it would be nice to make Makiko a little something. It is her birthday, after all.
And that would be?
Drum roll, please. A cake! What's a birthday without a cake?
You're right about that, but I'm not really much of a baker. I can't even make cookies without burning them.
Shh, That stuff doesn't matter. We weren't expecting you to do the baking. Me and Taki have got that in the bag. Your job is to be more special, but just as vital. Trust. That job being finding ingredients? Espionage. For cake? Dramatic, right? I'm not sure I follow. Well, I was talking to Taki, and we realized none of us really know what none of us are really sure what Michael likes, aside from, well, anime and pink. So we were wondering if you could get any intel. Can you just ask her? Yeah, but we don't want to make it obvious. Where's the fun in that? It should be a surprise. Taki and I are gonna go distract her. Keep her busy for a bit. You're gonna have me break into her room? I thought I could have just talked to her for you. I could have talked to her for you. You want me to break into her room? Alright, cool. Great plan, guys. I was just wondering if you'd be able to snoop around her room for a little while we're doing it. See if you can gather any clues there. I'm not sure how I feel looking through someone's stuff or breaking into their room. Come on, it's for a good cause, so are you with us or not? I'll have to think about it. Well, report back to me if you gather any intel. We're counting on you, Agent Skinny Legs. Right. Oh, Chica. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I thought. Yeah. Sorry. I thought that was all repeated text. I'm sorry. I skipped through that because I thought it was all repeated. Sorry. I thought that was all repeated text. Because I thought, oh, I guess if I needed to go grab something first, or oh, I need to go to her room. Just go to her room and just do it. I didn't know that was a choice. Alright, cool. That sounds really nice, actually. I'd like that a lot. God, my hand is sticky. How is it sticky? I didn't even touch anything. Great, I've been needing someone to chatter with to make the day go faster anyway. To be honest, I think a lot of us had the wrong opinion of Asuga. When they weren't around Taka, they were actually relatively normal. Pretty easy to be around as well. Still, it was such a rare it was rare to catch them on their own, so I was slightly curious what a one-on-one conversation with them would be like. Before I could follow that train of thought any further, I was given my answer. Hey, Shinku? What's up? I was just wondering, have you seen the food around here being restocked at all? Hey, wait. Now that you mention it, I don't suppose I have. That's what I've noticed. I was hoping someone else would have seen it, but... Do you reckon it's gonna get restocked at all? I hope so, hope! But at least the kitchen seems fairly stocked, so we won't have to worry about it for a while. Still, if it's not gonna be restocked, it would probably be wise to start rationing it out, don't you think? I don't want people getting too greedy the second they see that it's getting a little scarce and hoarding it all to themselves, you know? That's thinking a little ahead, isn't it? Maybe. I just want to make sure things are fair. Nothing wrong with that, right? I suppose not. If we share it out equally, no one can have any issues, can they? First your talent, now the food. Is there anything you don't like to share, Asuga? Stop it. I'm just being sensible, you know? I know it's probably a little silly to you, but I think it's best to share stuff out. Even in silly situations, not sharing can get dangerous. What do you mean? You know, if one person thinks someone else has it better than them, they get all bitter towards that person. They start resenting that person for having stuff they don't. It causes all sorts of conflict that they don't speak up about until it's past the point of no return. Have you experienced that personally? She seems to be speaking from experience. Yeah? If you could keep an eye... If you keep... Oh my god. If you keep everyone on a level playing field, why wouldn't you? Are you holding back your staff from outshining you? Is that your thing? Huh.
I guess that makes sense. Just seems sort of hard to control.
Nah, it's perfectly doable. We did it in my circus with no issues. Although I think trying to get someone like Boo on board would be a nightmare. Ugh.
He'd probably try trading other people's rations and gain a monopoly on it himself.
Still, it's worth a try. If he tries anything, we can knock it down, I'm sure.
Hopefully the food's gonna get restocked, but if it isn't, we should be prepared.
So, wanna help me count how much we've got left?
Sure, shouldn't be too hard, should it? I'm sorry, weren't we supposed to fucking do the cake thing? I helped Asuga count out exactly how much food we had left. We had quite a bit of did I not do it properly? Hold on. We had quite a bit, luckily. I hope they wouldn't let us starve, but I wouldn't put it past our captors. Still, at least if it wasn't going to be restocked, Asuga had the plan. Fuck! Okay, it didn't. Rational rationers. Damn it. I think I need to load the game. Let me load the game! I want to load the game! I don't... Oh my god. Do I have to go through all of this? You know what? Exit out of the game, reopen it. That's the fastest way. I didn't want to hang out. I wanted to do the thing. God, alright. My pancake's falling apart a little bit here. Alright, let's try that again. Sorry, I had to reset so I can get it back. We can skip this.
Oh, Chingu, not up to snooping through our stuff?
I'm considering it. It just feels a little wrong.
Well, I understand if you don't wanna. You know, I've got a bit till Tacky is ready to bake, so if you'd like, we can always hang out instead.
Nah, probably not right now.
All good, just come if you change your mind
On okay, I see. Right, spy work. Okay, which one's her room again? Does it do we have a map? Fuck, which one's her room? Are you gonna distract her? This is her room, isn't it? No, this is the wrong room. Which room is hers? Okay, well, at least we're getting to see what everyone else's room looks like. Alora's cell does look like a lab. This is corrupt, right? Or this is Zeke. This is just Zeke's room. What the fuck? This is Lyra's cell. Okay. There are no locks on any of these. No one locks any of their fucking doors, I guess. Taka's cell. Oh my god. My guy, what the fuck did they do to you? Holy shit, damn bitch, you live like this? No wonder why he's fucking complaining. What the fuck? Ismini's cell. God. Why do you have a whip? Boo cell. God, I literally went into a Suga cell. I've been to everyone's cell but hers. Mint cell, we've been here. Is this hers? Fucking finally. Holy fucking shit, finally. God damn. Pot tea filled with ramune? Well, you can't exactly have ramune flavored cake. Okay. Is there strawberries here? My god really needs to tidy up. This is a little gross. Ultimately, I cannot figure out what this once was. Unless your favorite flavor is mold, which I doubt. We'll find it. An extremely well-loved old plushie. Oh shit. What button did I press there? Did I accidentally press my hotkey? Yes, I did. Sorry. Hold on. I don't know why my mic went there. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, where is it? Her diary. This is Michael's diary. Usually I'd feel bad for looking through someone's personal possessions, but it's for the greater good, isn't it? Asuka better thank me after this. I know that sounds terrible of me to say, but I generally felt happy seeing Yue as my hostage. It proves that she's been thinking about me too. It's not just me. We really are best friends till the end. I just hope she'll be okay. Hope? I've been trying not to think too hard about it. I found some orange CDs in the bottom of my closet, so I've been watching those. But sometimes I think this room was made to torture me with how they only gave me bad anime to watch. The relationship in it is making me really uncomfortable. But the kissing scenes make me giddy, so maybe I'm just a freak. Does she fucking write down the emoticons in her fucking diary? I'm just gonna skip over the paragraph where she describes these anime makeout scenes in explicit detail for my own sake. Anyway, I can't wait to see Yue again when I get out. It's sort of scary not being able to keep up with what she's doing. I want to go get cake with her again. She'd get her soft, delicate strawberry shortcake like usual, and have 2 or 3 bites. She has so much control. I can't help myself when chocolate is involved. Okay, so it's chocolate. Yeah, either chocolate or strawberry. Yeah, she came across like that. The chocolate ganache they put on top is so yum.com. She says that, but it's way less sweet in Japan than it is back home. Maybe we can combine them and make chocolate-covered strawberries. You would probably think it's silly, but it's so Valentine's-y, isn't it? Yuri? I wonder if we'll be stuck here until Valentine's. What if we're the last humans left alive and we have to repopulate the world? Honestly, that'd be kind of exciting. Okay, that's enough reading for today, Jesus Christ! At least I know she likes chocolate now. I should let Asuka know. We did it! How the fuck did you distract her? Alright, I got what you wanted. Just please don't ever make me go through her stuff again. That's quite a reaction. What was in there? You don't want to know. Well, come on. We're just gonna start baking. You can be on standby to make sure we're not messing up and making something she doesn't like. Alright, but don't trust me to do any of the baking. It really won't be edible if you do. We made our way over to the kitchen. I told them what flavors Maiko seemed to like, and from her diary in the note. Oh god, in her room. I really can't read for some reason. The stream. We made our way over to the kitchen. I told them what flavors Maiko seemed to like from the diary in her room. Despite my many warnings, I did end up getting involved in the baking process. Great.
You know, the strawberries make sense since she's all pink and stuff, but I didn't expect her to like chocolate so much.
I told you so! One look at her, and I knew you should have listened to my perfect intuition.
God.
Huh. How did you figure it out?
It's written all over her face. Girls like her love chocolate because they love romance. They
I guess that
always
makes
have a
sense.
girlfriend or boyfriend or something. It's a hopeless romantic thing.
Weirdly enough, that does make sense considering the makeout scenes she was talking about and the repopulation thing. She's a rotten girl. She's dirty.
From your secret admirer written on the cake, that would give her something to giggle about for days.
Probably shouldn't lie to her like that.
It would be kind of cruel, wouldn't it? I mean, she doesn't actually have a secret admirer.
Unless you guys are saying me. I say me and Shinku.
I think it would help her to think she has got one. She seems entirely motivated by that sort of thing.
Jeez, she's hopeless.
Hopeless?
Still can't believe she's had 3 crushes in the month we've been here.
I'm sorry, 3 crushes? On who? Dracul would probably be 1. Shinku is probably another. Who the fuck is the 3rd? It can't be Zeke. It can't be Mint, I don't think. I feel like she'd ship them more, maybe. Who the fuck is the 3rd? What do you mean? It can't be Taka. What do you mean? Who's the other guy? It can't be the old guy, right? Who is it? Is there actual Yuri? Like, it has to be. Because it can't be.
Wait, 3? Why would you even be thinking about relationships in a situation like this?
Exactly.
Some people think about it no matter what situation they're in. People are silly like that.
Willie is a hopeless romantic.
She could get a better taste. I mean,
God, really? It's Fu?
he'd be terrible to her.
Fu is one of the 3?
But I suppose the heart wants what it wants.
Even if the heart's wrong. Yeah.
Really wrong.
Yeah, he sucks. Ew. Good on his wife for leaving him.
Damn.
No idea who she is, but I just know she deserves better.
Come on, man. He has a daughter.
I can see her and Dracul working out, though.
Yeah, I
He's
kind of
so
assume.
cute.
Is it
He
Shinku the
doesn't know
3rd?
why, isn't he?
But they're not going to talk about me, but Shinko's not going to get it?
Well, they do have a lot in common, don't they?
She has a crush on Dracul?
Oh my god, Shinku sounds so angry! That's my Pookie, says Shinku.
You haven't heard? She goes on and on about how nice and friendly he is and how he's basically perfect.
God, he is getting jealous immediately, holy fuck. That's my Pookie, you can't have him. God. Immediately gets jealous.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
God, he sounds so angry! I had no idea they were so close. I mean, it does make sense. He is a massive fan of the show she stars in. You have a lot more to talk about.
Does
But-
it bother you, Shinku?
God.
Huh? No, of course not. Why would it? I just think that no one should be thinking about a relationship in a situation like this.
God.
Doesn't
He's so
exactly seem like a
jealous.
Circumstance to have a healthy relationship in.
It would be an awful thing to think about, wouldn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I had to swallow that. I almost choked on my pancake. Calling him out! I returned to dipping the strawberries in chocolate for the cake, looking away. It shouldn't have bothered me at all.
I hope no one here is silly enough to get into a relationship, but at least Dracul would be better than Wong.
Wong is the 3rd one?
I don't know. I'm torn between if
Oh, no, they're saying number 3.
is better for her.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot Fu's last name is Wong, sorry. Number 3 is fucking Shinku, I already know it. You're my dream girl.
Anyway.
Immediately got a crush with Shinku when Shinku walked up to her and said, "You're my dream girl."
You don't know?
Am I meant to? I don't really keep up with these sort of things.
You really are a guy, aren't you, Shinku?
Yeah, he's a guy.
What's that meant to mean?
Wait, he doesn't know? He's really that?
God.
Wait, no, you're kidding. I've barely talked
Okay,
to
he at least figured that part
You
out.
didn't stop her with Wang.
Damn, true.
Hey, I'm not anything like him, or... When did this become about that anyway? This is about doing something nice for Maiko. We should focus on making the cake.
You gonna add any strawberry with that chocolate, Shinku?
God. He lost track. I've been dipping the same strawberry in the chocolate for the past 5 minutes. I must have gotten distracted. God.
I don't know what
He
you-
was still on the Dracul
I
thing.
told you I wasn't much of a baker.
Wow, give yourself more credit. I think you're doing great. But, I don't think we have to worry much about Maiko's crushes. Hey, come on. She wouldn't get rejected by all of them.
Well, me and Dracul are dating, so unless Fu says yes, which I highly doubt, I don't think it's happening.
No. That's not what I'm
Wait, hold on. Wasn't that the fucking group of guys that was in the fucking D&D session with her? Now that I think about it, what the fuck? What? Hold on.
What do you mean then?
Well, if you want my opinion, there seems to only be one person Maiko is really in love with.
The idol?
That's...
I did it! Finally! Take a look at this!
Is it Yuri?
Wait, that's so cute!
Tokiko held out a small chocolate-covered strawberry with white chocolate detailing, spirals of white chocolate going around like sheet music, with little sprinkles for the notes. Jesus Christ, how the fuck did you make that? Yes, Tokiko really did know how to make a cake Maiko would love. You can get the right flavors easily. All it took was asking someone what they like, but it's hard to get what someone really wants right. Unless you pay attention to things that are so integral to the other person, they don't even notice they're there. It really does blow me away how much you can show you understand someone without saying anything at all. My issue was that I said too much, and that I overwhipped the batter. Eventually, the evening snuck up on me. It was time for Maiko's birthday party. Damn. That was a cute interaction, actually. Let's continue. I got myself ready and left my room. I was slightly apprehensive about the party, but it would also be nice to let my hair down for a bit. Isn't your hair always down? I entered the canteen. The room had started to fill with dread. I guess it was just so heavily associated with the votes for me now. So it was nice to be using it for someone else. It seemed everyone was already here, minus Zeke and Lyra. Before I had time to adjust what was happening, a very excited girl rushed up to me. Shinku, I'm so glad you can make it. This hits different when you know that she has a crush on you. I mean, you kind of had to make it since we were only running this with the condition everyone came. But it's so nice to see you. No worries. Are we just missing Zeke and Lyra now? Well, they did show up earlier, but snuck out a few minutes ago. I'm sure they'll be back soon, though. It would be pretty rude of them to ditch your birthday party. Wait, do you think they ditched me? Did I do something wrong? If they ditched, it's them who's the problem, not you. You don't have to try to please everyone. And that's why she has a crush on you, Shinku. I guess so. Just get really anxious at the idea of people hating me. She feels type 2 coded because of that. I'm sure no one does. Look around. They made this whole party for you. I know, right? It's so exciting. I hope you have a super duper awesome sauce time. Oh, I'm sure I will. I won't keep you too long. You probably want to talk to your friends. Sorry. Every time I say hope again, I brought back to like the Nagito hope, which brings me back to Cub Scouts Danganronpa videos. And then like him, even with like Nagito being dead, him imitating Nagito. Hey Hajime. And then him saying the fucking most unhinged shit in that voice. It brings me back to that. And it just makes me laugh all the time. God damn. I don't want to keep you too long. You probably want to talk to your friends, or try some of the food, or get a drink or something. But I'll catch up with you later. That's a promise. And one more thing, Maiko. Yes? Happy birthday. I hope it's a good one, and that no one dies tonight. Maiko's eyes beamed with happiness as she looked up at me, devolving into a fit of giggles as I walked away. Yeah, she really does have a crush on you, huh? Well, it's not much of a party if I sit in the corner by myself. I don't want to seem like a loser. I should try talking to people. Me, every time I'm sad and sitting in my room, I should try talking to people. My fucking introverted, socially awkward ass. I should try talking to people. Literally just the other day, I'm like, I need to make more online friends. Alright, where the fuck am I? Right here. Alright.
It's Taka time, baby!
God, that's a long voice line. Doctor. Yes, Takahiro. Can I please, pretty please, get one more drink? No, you've already had one. But the drink limit is 3 for everyone else. This is discrimination. I'm thirsty. You can always get some water if you're that dehydrated. Not even something fizzy. I don't want to have to deal with you having a sugar rush. What? That's ridiculous. You're acting like I'm a child. Fucking look at you. If you want to be treated like a child, stop acting like one. Tak was about to retort, but he was cut off when Dr. Elenis noticed me. Ah, Kuchuki, being sensible, I presume.
Dr. Elenius.
Yes, don't worry about me. Good. I hope even with the restrictions in place, you have a nice time. Hope. You too. Maybe you should try talking to some of the others. You look sort of lonely in the corner here. I made a mistake of letting Takahiro have a drink. I don't want to keep him out of my shite like this. If you really want to talk to the others, you can. I'll be fine on my own. In fact, how about you and Shinko chit-chat for a while? I think you two would get along great. I'll be back in just a minute. I just want to have a small itty-bitty tiny little chat with Sugi, okay? Bye, have fun! Absolutely not. Alora grabbed Taka by the back of his collar and pulled him back when he started walking away. You hate me, like everyone else! I'm not letting you talk to them while you're like this. This is for your own sake. This is for your own sake. No, I'm so smart. I have a PhD. I'm a doctor. I'm such a nerd. Blah, blah, blah. And you wonder why I'm treating you like a child. I hope you have a more pleasant evening than me, Kachuki. Hope? Yeah, good luck with all this. I think I'll need more of a natch. I think I need another drink. She's gonna be like one of those really overly alcoholic mothers, just fucking chugging down wine by the end of the night. I think I'll leave the two of them alone. Oh my god, I think I'll leave the two of them be for now. I'll just leave them be. Before I talk to them, is she standing on the table? What we don't know is that there's a dead body under the table. Yep, she's on the table. She seems too preoccupied with trying to get Asuga off the table to chit-chat out right now. I approached Sakiko and Asuga. They seem to have settled down and were just talking. Now they were? Okay, hold on. So let's continue. I approached Takiko and Asuga. They seem to have settled down and were just talking. Although Asuga appeared to be a little flushed. Is she drunk? Ah, come on, Taki. You know what? This is the set. This really is. How many Takis do we know now? Ah, come on, Taki. It would liven things up a bit. I just want Maiko to have a good time.
Sugi!
I get that, but also I personally would like you not to break any of your bones. Psh, it's my talent, Taki. I can do it blindfolded with my eyes closed. Don't you worry about me. What would be the point in closing your eyes if you are already blindfolded? Oh, you're right, huh? Hey, is everything okay with you guys? Oh, Shinku, watch this! Asuka started climbing onto the table in front of him, but was pulled down again by Takiko. Oh no? Oh no you don't. Come on, I promise I can do it safely, trust me! Suki, are you doing okay? You seem a bit off. Better than ever. Never been more in top form. I just want to give Maya a show she'll never forget on her special day. She deserves to have the best birthday ever. Suki hasn't really drunk before. She hasn't realized it takes a bit for the alcohol to kick in, and then when Taka tried to talk to them at the bar, and so she ended up having all three of her drinks at once. Ah, I see. So they're a little bit... I'm not drunk. I know if I was drunk. Could a drunk person do this? Asuka tried climbing onto the table to do some kind of acrobatic trick, but was promptly stopped once again by Takiko. Holy shit. Stop! Let me do it! I don't want you hurting yourself. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong? Are you okay? Nah, it's just... It's strange to have friends who care about me not hurting myself. Who make sure I don't do anything stupid. Not a bad strange, just... It's gonna take me a bit to get used to. I'm sure you'll get used to it soon. Was Takiko like that? Just try not to give Takiko too much trouble. I won't. Don't you worry, Shinku. I wouldn't do anything to Taki. She's honestly like the sweetest person here. I'd be a fool to walk all over her like some people do. Oh, come on. People aren't like that to me. Taki, you need to start standing up for yourself. The more time you waste not taking care of yourself and focusing on others, the less time you'll spend appreciating yourself. I wasted far too much of my time on people who didn't care, and I'm never gonna do it again. Mark my words, I'm gonna make sure none of my friends ever waste their time like I did. That's a promise. Whatever you say. How about we get some water? Well, you two have fun? I decided to leave the two of them to it. I'm sure Takiko can handle it. Alright. Is this the last group here, or is there another one? Oh, yeah, I see men up there. Do I have to go all the way up there, or can I just go across the table from them? Yes. I approach Izmini and Dracul. They seem to be engaged in a heated, somewhat playful discussion. I don't know what to tell you. It all kinda tastes the same to me.
Well, now.
It has subtle notes of pomegranate and mint leaves. You're just not holding it in your mouth long enough to taste the layers. I wouldn't want to taste more of it if it tastes bad enough, though. Dracul, this wine has been aged for over 150 years. It was made by artisans, masters of their craft at the time, and aged in catacombs. You're quite literally tasting history with every sip. What on earth could possibly be better than this? Orange soda? God! His meaning looked like he was being tested, but seemed to perk up when she noticed me. Ah, Shinku. Finally, someone with taste. Pathetically, if you were given the option of drinking the highly exclusive vintage wine that has lived through the myriad of historical events and some orange crush, what would you pick? I kind of feel bad for drinking the wine. Sounds expensive. It's like drinking your whole paycheck in one sitting. Oh, you are so funny. If it only cost one paycheck. Goodness, you're quite a riot.
It's even more expensive? Definitely the Orange Crush then. Oh yeah, see? Shinko agrees. Nothing beats a childhood classic. Me and all my sisters lived off that stuff.
God, your poor kidneys. Your parents actually gave you that garbage.
Goodness, I'm so sorry. Fuck, you really are a rich girl, huh? I'm sorry your parents never let you experience the joy of Orange Crush. Did they hate you or something? Next you'll tell me you never had a Baja Blast.
Man, I always have a Baja Blast. A what?
Oh my god, you poor soul. We've got to solve this as soon as we're out of here.
I've never had a Baja Blast either.
What? Okay. As soon as we're getting out of here, I'm getting you both of you an extra large cup of Baja Blast at Taco Bell. But don't eat any of the actual tacos there, or else you'll be fucking having diarrhea for the next 12 hours.
Oh, I can't wait. Sure. To be honest, I just kind of like the idea of staying friends once we are out of here. I don't mind what we were doing. You know, assuming we all get out of here. Bold of you to assume we're all gonna get out of here, Shinku. God. I kind of like this cast too. It's not my favorite Fangame cast, but it's a pretty good cast, actually. Fuck, wrong one, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. There we go, there we go, there we go. This looks a bit nicer, but, what neat is that exactly? Oh, I gotta go all the way around. My bad. Hold on, man. I'm coming. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we got these two first. It was strange to see these two talking together, but I guess they were both the oldest, so maybe they had something in common. Hi, Fu.
What are you getting at?
What's up?
I just wanted to thank you for coming to my birthday. It means a lot to me.
God, this hits different knowing she has a crush on him.
Alright, it's your birthday. Anytime, kid.
He forgot.
Kid? No. I'm so old now. I'm basically retired. I'm 28. Ugh, I don't want to be 30. That's scary.
Yeah, it's not all that bad. You'll live.
I can't help but feel so dusty, though. I'm 28 and I haven't even had my first kiss yet.
What, no boyfriend?
No, not a single one. Unless you count Darkness on Xeopets. When I was 12. I miss him so much.
Girl!
But turns out he was just telling any girl he ran into, "You are a cutie." That two-timer.
Girlfriend?
None of those either.
Damn. Well, life's easier without love anyway. You're better off single, that's my advice.
God, he still cares about his daughter, though. You know what thought came to my mind? What if Fu kills someone? Like, what if Fu kills Mint with poison? Alright, I think Mint might die from poison because that'd be ironic. Mint dies from poison, and then Fu killed him after seeing how Ezekiel reacted, specifically to how, Useless Bliss, exactly, like, to, like, his hostage being, punished, which was, like, someone close to the hostage dying, and he was thinking of his ex-wife when doing that, so, like, his daughter would not have a support system, and also would probably be put in foster care. And would have to witness her own mom's death. Like, that is a crackpot theory I have right now, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Not Fu being the killer anyway. Not yet, I'm not sure.
Uh-huh. That's so sad. What's the point of living life if you don't want to love?
You managed for 28 years, haven't you?
That's because I love my friends a whole lot. Or, well, friend. I give all my love and support to her instead.
Huh.
Anyway, I was wondering, since it's my birthday and you took the time out of your day to come, if maybe you brought a present for me? Not that you had to. I don't expect anything. It's just my special day, although I guess it gets less special the more old you get, and...
Oh, I figured my presence alone would be enough of a gift, is it not?
Oh, no, it absolutely is. You're so right, Fu. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for even just coming. You're the best ever. We should totally share some sparkling cider or ramune later. Oh, only if you want to, of course.
Fu, do you know or do you not know? Yeah, I'm not getting involved in this, but I'm not gonna be the one to burst Maiko's bubble here. Yeah? Alright, and the last one, mint, and then I'm gonna finish all my pancakes real quick. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me toss this out real quick. Or at least put it in the bag so it'd be easier to take it out later. Hi, Mint. I approached Mint at the bar. If anyone knew about where Zeke and Lyra had gone, it was him.
Mint.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Wonderful.
Are you here for the first drink?
Huh?
Was put in charge of the drinks. It's a three-drink limit per person. I've got a list and everything.
3 drinks?
Not my orders. It was what Dr. Alenius suggested. Sorry if that's too few for you, but I think that's plenty.
That's more than enough. I'm surprised she let us have that many. Well, I'll have my first then.
What would you like?
Do you have any cider?
Here you are.
Oh, thanks. I can't deal with beer or wine.
Just take it easy, alright?
I doubt I'm gonna get drunky on cider.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, right. I wanted to ask, is that what happened? To Taka? He got drunk off of cider? Oh, right. I wanted to ask, do you know where Lyra and Zeke went? Is Mint jealous? He looked away and shuffled nervously.
No.
Mint.
But I promised I wouldn't tell anyone. I said I'd cover for them.
I won't tell anyone. It's fine. I just want to know if they're safe.
Well, they're in the medicine storage for 7 minutes in heaven.
Oof, very jealous.
Which, alright, I hope they make the most of their 7 minutes, because if they continue like this, it's certainly the closest they're ever going to get to heaven.
Oh my god, man, okay? He is so jealous.
Sorry. That was quite harsh. I'm sorry.
What? This is a new revelation?
Okay, that was a lie. They told me to tell everyone they were making out, but they didn't want to lie.
They really put you in a bind, haven't they?
Oh, no,
okay, so they weren't actually. He's not jealous. Alright, they're not making out. It's a fucking fake out. Fake out, make out. The Mint Ezekiel ship is still alive. Until Mint dies.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm happy to help a friend. I get all antsy when I'm not helping anyone. But for the record, they're not, actually making out or anything like that.
That's, me and Zeke do that all the time. That's what... Well, I won't push it any further. They're adults. They can take care of themselves. And I don't want to make you betray their trust or anything.
Thank you. I just hope they'll be okay.
Hope?
But I shan't bother you any longer. I hope you have a nice party, Shinku.
Hope.
Let me know if you'd like anything else to drink.
Will do. Take care, Mint. A decent amount of time had passed, and I was about to go talk to someone else when 2 people entered the room.
Dude.
Alright, easy there, dude. Relax, I'm not like gone or anything. I could take any of these bitches easy.
Okay, let's not start any fights.
I would advise you didn't.
Elias Chatel, nice of you to join us.
That's enough out of
Did you enjoy your little rendezvous?
What's it to you? Where's Mint? I want a drink. You want one as well, Lai?
Nah, I'm good. I've had my 3. Huh? Really? You seem pretty sober to me.
Hey, what were you two doing in there? That's for me to know and you to fantasize about, David.
How shameless.
Hey!
On
so
my
not
birthday? Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, we didn't do anything like that. Zeke, but we're gonna get you some water. I think that's probably for the best. Is he already drunk? Okay. He's fine, just had a bit too much. Really? Come on, sport, this way. There we go.
Bitch, I'll be fine. I've got this.
Bitch, you're not walking straight.
Who said I'm not straight? Who says? Who says I'm not straight?
Oh my god. To be fair, he could be a lot worse. Just give him a minute. You say that like you've experienced worse, Mint. Don't worry, I'll check on him in a second. Lyra, what exactly is that all about? Well, first off, happy birthday, Maiko. This is for you. Lyra handed Maiko a small Polaroid camera decorated with pink stickers. Immediately, all apprehension left her face. Really? This is for me? Oh my gosh, you're the best, Lyra. Yeah, I know, right? No need to mention it. But seriously, anytime I don't want anyone feeling all forgotten on their birthday, that'd be pretty shitty. And secondly, Zeke's now in a good mood. Woo! I guess it's better than him doing things.
Stop acting like I'm fucking gone. I'm just in a good mood. Is that such a crime?
Is he high or drunk? What is going on with him? Exactly. Now what are we waiting for? Let's get this party started. Everyone seemed to return to normal. Lyra moving over to the bar to check on Zeke and Mint. She settled there as Zeke was ushered off by Dr. Elenis. Really is the third wheel to fucking Zeke and Mint, huh? I was very apprehensive about Ezekiel's current state, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to keep partying. Michael still seemed in good spirits, and that's was important. Oh shit, do I gotta talk to all of them again? Cool. Hey Zeke. I think he was busy talking to Dr. Elenis. Alright. I didn't mean to tap there, my bad. They seem to be talking to the birthday girl. Maybe I should talk to her instead? Oh, for fuck's sake, do I need to go? Hold on, go back. Go back. Approached Dr. Elenis. She was sitting with Zeke, trying to assess just how intoxicated he was. Admittedly, he already looked to be doing better than earlier, but he had a drink in his hand. Elias, I'm not here to judge you. I just want to know how much you've had.
Fuck off.
Not enough, clearly. I'm still standing after all. This is such a lame fucking party. My after parties were way cooler than this. We have to stick to 3 drinks and keep it PG so Pinky doesn't get upset.
You could show Yuzuki a little more respect. It is your birthday.
Yeah, right. Whatever you say. All I'm saying is this party sucks. I can't even talk to Min or Lai because they're too busy talking to the ultimate classist over there.
Zeke.
I think you'll find it's classicist. It's the study of ancient Greece and Rome.
And I thought this party couldn't get even more fun.
Hello to you too.
Hey dog, you know what would spice up this party?
What?
Meth.
Oh my god. Hey, do you know, I'm not making meth.
We have to cook, Alora. Pussy, what's the worst that can happen? Your license get revoked?
Yes, that is exactly what could happen. Where's Taka? Now him? You're really not getting a break over here. Where's Taka? Well, there's nothing to be done about it. I'll leave these two alone. It doesn't seem like me being around is going to make this any easier on Dr. Elenis, considering Ezekiel's opinion of me. Ah, shit. How do I get there? That's a doll. I thought that was a character. That's a doll. I'm fucking stupid. I approached the birthday girl.
She was using her new Polaroid camera to take all sorts of pictures with Takiko and Jakul. These pictures are going to be important later. These pictures are going to be so fucking important later when the murder happens literally tonight or tomorrow.
This is awesome. We should totally do one of the ones where one of us runs really far away, so it looks like the other person's holding them.
Stop it. That's so touristy. Aw, but those photos are so cute. It's a shame that these old school cameras don't have filters. I don't really like seeing myself in pictures without them.
Why not?
Oh, I just think the filters make me look a lot nicer. But honestly, I don't really take a whole lot of pictures. They always make me feel a little self-conscious.
Stop it. That's ridiculous. You look really pretty, Mello. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Good lord, the wonder why she has a crush on Jakul.
You really think so?
Of course, you agree too, right?
Yeah, honestly, I really don't think you have to worry about how you look.
Yeah, real beauty is what's on the inside, and you're so funny. Kind, funny too. You guys, I'm gonna cry. No, Michael, you can't do it. It's your birthday. Pull it together.
Hey, it's okay. You can if you like.
Yeah, we're not gonna judge. Okay, I've got it. I want to be able to remember this forever. Everyone get close.
Michael pulled us all close to her and pulled the camera far away, taking a picture of all of us.
There we go. This is the best birthday ever. Thank you guys so much, really.
Anytime.
Yeah, I'm glad it made you so happy. I wasn't sure how successful a party in a situation like this was gonna be. Oh geez, let's take more pictures. I don't want to miss a single moment tonight.
Easy there. You're gonna be so focused on taking pictures you'll forget to have fun tonight.
Oh, right. Oops.
They all seemed to be in a fairly happy mood, which was good. Oh shit, I walked past you two. I think they need space right now. Are you sure? I saw Saga and Taka standing together, my heart dropped. Oh. I realized that without Dr. Olenis watching over Taka, he had immediately taken the opportunity to approach Asuka. I knew this couldn't end well.
Severe and continuous lapse in judgment.
God. Please, I know I messed up. I don't care if the rest of them hate me. I just don't want you to ignore me, Sugi.
Boy, stop that.
Don't call me that. And don't act like it was a small little mistake. Do you even realize how many people you hurt? How could I ever be friends with someone like you? It goes against everything I stand for.
Just listen to me, Sugi.
Asuga, you play around, you have your fun, and you don't care if people get hurt. You can do that with your billionaire friends and see people's lives as expendable, but I don't do that. I care.
But I don't have any friends other than you, you're all I have.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
Damn. Please don't give up on me. If you give up on me, then what reason would I have to... I know I should step in. This could quickly devolve into something bad. I had to give Asuka now. Emotional Overdose is the song name?
Suki.
Hey, Asuka, I think Takiko and Maiko wanted to chat to you.
Oh, I'll be right there.
Please.
Taka, it is my friend's birthday. I'm not blowing her off for someone like you.
Move. Asuka walked away, leaving Taka on his own. He didn't even seem to register that I was there. I slowly approached him. Hey, let's get you back to Dr. Elenis. I think it's best I go. Taka, come on. I don't want to steal the spotlight tonight. Finally, some character development. Taka gave me a small smile and slowly left the party. It put me off. Oh god, are people gonna find him suspicious? People are gonna fucking hop on it. He's gonna be the red herring. People are gonna hop on him first for leaving the party early. It put me off how no one seemed to notice he was gone aside from me. At least that's what I thought at the time. At the time! So someone else did notice and took the opportunity to murder, right? To frame him? I found Fu sitting alone in the back of the kitchen. I couldn't help but feel slightly concerned. He looked a little out of it. Hey, are you feeling okay? God damn it! Please tell me you're not fucking planning a murder, Fu.
Yeah, I'm okay, kid. You run along now.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure you're okay alone.
More than okay. It's frustrating having to pretend to like you a lot. I feel like I'm suffocating. No offense, kid.
Fu, I swear to Christ. It's hard to not take offense, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It must be hard being here with no one close to your age.
Hey, I've got a question for you. When the votes for our hostages started, Scrunchy said the consequences videos were probably pre-recorded. Do you think that's right?
I mean, I really don't want to believe it, but with how quickly they bring them out, it's not a non-possibility. Fu?
Damn.
Fu?
I'm alright, kid. That's all I wanted to ask. Enjoy your party. Might be the last one you get. You know, 'cause I'm planning a fucking murder.
Please, Fu. Come on, Fu. I kinda liked you. I want to know your character a bit more, but like low-key. You too. I couldn't help but feel apprehensive about leaving him, but I doubted anything good would arise from me staying. Was that everyone we had to talk to? Fuck. Ah, fuck. We didn't even talk to the other group! Oh, no! That one progressed the story! Oh, no! Why did that one progress the story? That was a mandatory one! That progressed the fucking story, Fu! Please tell me you're not doing anything rash. Alright. I realized before I knew it that I'd finished my cider. I fancied another drink, so I made my way to the bar. Mint was there, of course, but Izmini and Elira had also been perched at the bar. They'd been making chit-chat for a while. Ah, Shinku, would you like another cider? That would be great, thanks. As I was waiting for Mint to get my drink, I heard laughter from beside me. Seriously? You're dead serious? It wasn't just an excuse to drink? Perhaps it was a little bit of an excuse to drink. But no, when I was younger, I generally thought by getting drunk, I was letting Dionysus use my body as his vessel. It sounds silly, but it was quite liberating, especially compared to my everyday life. Oh my god, I think I might be obsessed with you. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard. I noticed Zeke staring at us from across the room. It seemed they'd caught his attention. Dude, why haven't we hung out more? You're pretty cool for someone I figured would be a stuck-up hottie bitch out of such a bitch. Charming, really. You have such a way with words. I mean, like, that's it. She's the ultimate debater, by the way. Lyra, the master debater here. Like, she's the ultimate debater, by the way. Polar opposite to fucking Damon. I mean, like, that's sick as... Oh god, that's sick as shit. I want to pick your brain, babes. How did you even think of that stuff? Come now. It was just what they... Oh god, that's just what they taught me back in the day. It's not something I came up with. I don't care. Tell me more. I kind of love this kind of shit. Very well, but first, Mint, may I have another drink? Of course, but this will be your last. Wine again? That's fine by me. Alright, please give me a moment, Shinku. Mint slid the cider to me, and I quickly got Izmini a glass of wine, handing it over to her. Here you are. You're such a darling. Thank you. Fuck, my throat's starting to get sore. Oh, that's why he's staring. His boyfriend's here too. It's fucking his best friend and his boyfriend are here. Hi. It's really nothing special. I'm doing it for everyone. Still pretty nice of you to stay sober so the rest of us can let loose. Awfully respectable, honestly. I struggle to deal with most social gatherings without some sort of drink. Oh my god, girl, same. I really don't mind at all. I'm not really much of a drinker. You know, Min, you really do deserve— Please don't fucking make this conversation right now, Izmini. You really do deserve the verdict they gave you. You've got a good soul. Thank you. I just wish you didn't spend so much time with Ezekiel. Honestly, he's skewing everyone's perception of you. Actually... You deserve better company, Mint. You didn't have to deal with his nonsense. Oh, come on, he's not that bad. He just has, like, a few issues, but don't we all? I just don't want either of you getting hurt because of that fool. As Izmini said that, oh, fuck. Well, A sharp voice bellowed from the other side of the
What
room.
did you just say about me?
Oh no. Oh, here we go. Come on, let's go. No, I can deal with him. Don't you worry. Fuck, don't ruin the party, please. Ezekiel marched over to the bar, a pissed expression on his face. Oh boy.
If you've got something to say, you can say it to my face.
I apologize. I don't particularly want to dignify you with a proper conversation. You're not exactly the most pleasant to be around.
Oh god, here we go.
A whole lot of words to say you're a judgmental bitch who can't take a few hard truths.
Damn.
You're really just proving my point, my dear.
I don't care what the hell you're presenting.
She's just rage baiting. She's rage baiting.
Telling my friends what to feel about me.
Zeke, come on. Either me or Mint are gonna ditch you just because.
It's the principle of it. It don't sit right with me. I'm not gonna take this shit. All she's done the past month is try to convince me that he's
God, why is the music so loud with the voice mixing? The voice mixing is a little awkward.
In the long run, she don't respect Mint or his ability to think for himself one bit. And now she's trying to take you too. Convince you that I'm dangerous or some bullshit.
I think they're very capable of forming their own opinions of you. Although, I don't believe you're doing much for your case right now.
Rage bait, rage bait.
Shut the hell up before I make you.
Christ. Apologies, Mint. Thank you for the wine, but me and Lyra are going to look.
Hell no, you ain't going anywhere. You don't get to just take everything in. Shit talk me, and then act like I'm the unreasonable one.
God.
God damn it. Why are you so dead set on making me out to be the fucking devil?
Oh god, she is just rage baiting so hard.
Why do you hate me having anything?
Ezekiel, you are drunk. I'm not having this discussion with you now.
Why did you fucking rage bait him then?
Oh, you think you're so much better than me, don't you?
Is the answer to that not obvious?
Well, fuck you.
God.
I defy you and your stupid bullshit made-up standards. I'm a way better goddamn friend than your sorry ass will ever be.
Zeke, honey, let's sit down. We'll get you some water.
Don't coddle him. He's a grown man.
Let her speak, dipshit. You're pissing me the hell off, princess. Acting all buddy-buddy like this. When you know, if any of these folk got voted corrupt by that stupid audience, you'd be
Here we
the
go.
one to stab the knife in their back and give those psychos exactly what they
Exactly, God.
It would be for the best if you stopped talking.
What the fuck are you gonna do if I don't? Huh? Kill me? Get one of your boy toys to hide the evidence again?
Oh shit!
You!
Tries rage baiting him, ends up getting rage baited herself. Oh my god, no! After hearing that, Asmini threw her drink over Zeke, leaving his clothes soaked in wine. He won!
Zeke! Oh my god!
Everyone had been watching their argument, but that was what made us all approach them. Zeke stood stunned at the moment, stared down at his stained clothes before looking up at Asmini and letting out a low chuckle. So now you have the guts to do. Oh, he got it.
Yourself, huh?
Damn. Damn. Fucking successful rage bait. Fucking got her. Shit. Pulled the Uno reverse card on her. Izmini fell silent for a moment, just staring at Zeke before turning around and walking out of the room.
What a diva.
Jesus Christ.
Is everything okay here? That was pretty severe, huh? I'll be back in a little bit. I'm just going to check Izmini is okay. I don't want her doing anything, that she'd regret. I'll see you all soon. I promise I'll be back to help. Happy birthday, Mai.
Takiko bowed her head in apology and quickly scampered out after Asmini to attempt damage control. Zeke, hey.
Ugh, fuck this stupid-ass party. For this stupid-ass girl who's happy to go all shock happy and kill us all.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Laura let out a disappointed sigh, looking at Zeke covered in wine. Someone should get him cleaned up and to bed. He's had too much drink.
If Taki has his covered, I can take him to the shower room.
I'll help as well. It'll be easier to take him there with both of us helping.
No, you're not the... No, the hell you're not. I'm not dealing with you tonight.
I'll help. I can carry on my own. Immediately changes tune.
God damn it, Michael. I don't need your help anymore.
Oh my god, hold on. I'm just remembering what the surgeon looks like, and Mint does look like Michael. Doesn't he? Oh my god. No, he just imprinted fucking Michael on Mint! What was your relationship with him? Were they...
Wait.
It's probably best to travel in groups this late, so maybe all 4 of you could go?
That would be for the best.
I'll get some fresh clothes for him.
Give me the Lyra left the room to sort that out. She seemed surprised at everything that had happened. Unless Ezekiel gets framed for the murder, it could be her or it could be Fu right now for the murderer. I don't know yet. I feel like everyone else has too much going on. Like they got like I feel like they balance the screen time pretty well, but I feel like everyone else has too much going on for them to die off immediately. It could be the biochemist, but I don't really see it because she made the poison and it'd be too much pointing to her. There's a possibility that that could be important though. So like right now I'm thinking biochemist Laura, Fu or Lyra for being the killer, and I think Mint is probably gonna die from poison.
Gonna help clean up here. Don't worry about that.
Thank you. Will you 3 be alright taking him to the showers? I reckon we'll be fine. Don't worry about us. Mint helped support Zeke as we started walking out of the canteen. I heard a small voice as we left.
Thank you for coming.
I felt bad for her. I am definitely a bisexual. Yeah, that's chat for sure. Mint seemed more capable of carrying Ezekiel on his own. It was almost impressive how strong he was. But me and Dracul occasionally helped with supporting Ezekiel in his drunken stupor. Eventually, we made our way over to the shower block. Ugh.
For goodness sake.
Alright, easy there. Let's get your clothes off.
Shit. I can't believe that stupid bitch got one of my favorite shirt. Ugh.
Zeke. We could always wash it. It's not like it's ruined forever.
Shut the hell up. You just want to see me take it off, don't you?
No, I really don't. God.
Come on, Zeke. We're just trying to help here. Fine. But only Mint is coming into the actual shower area with me. I'll trust either of you with me. I know what you are.
Zeke looked in the mirror. This just feels like a self-hating homosexual guy here. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I have the fucking ship imprinted in my head, but this feels too much like that for it to not be that. It's like inescapable all over again with the one Italian guy.
I don't want either of you sneaking a peek. You gotta pay premium for that.
Okay. I didn't really follow the logic here. I was fairly certain Mint was also included towards men, but it was Ezekiel, so I doubted there was much logic there at all. Oh, for goodness sake. Whatever you say, Zeke. Mint started removing a few of his own layers as he helped Ezekiel take off his own clothes, putting them to the side as he did. Alright. Considering how drunk Ezekiel was, it seemed a bit of a challenge to keep them together.
Mint, why are all the hot girls taken or gay?
Zeke, come on now. Stay still. You really need to stop starting fights.
It's not fair. We're all the cool hot singles who like do fun shit with me and work out and cook shitty little meals and watch stupid movies. Like, you know, us boys do.
You want to date a tomboy?
If only you, like you, were a girl, man. Then you'd be like the love of my life.
God, sure, buddy. Oh. Alright, okay, whatever you say.
Wait, is that gay?
Let's just get you in the shower, Zeke.
That's not gay, right? Like, it's only if you were a girl, and even if you weren't, you're like the most feminine guy here, so like, if you think about it, it's not...
Arguments for trying to say liking femboys isn't gay. This is what you sound like. Let's go. Ezekiel kept on rambling nonsense as Mint helped him into the shower to wash up the wine.
He really is something, isn't he?
You can say that again. Mint had seemed to have struggled to get Ezekiel into the shower, so his and Zeke's clothes were rather haphazardly thrown in the corner.
I really hope he turns it down. Oh, turns it down soon. Can't say I agree with everything is doing either. Hope, but starting fights isn't gonna help anyone.
Rakul approached the clothes in the corner and started folding them up. It always surprised me how responsible he could be, contrary to it. How he acted. Sorry. You know, I could tell you have a bunch of sisters when you do stuff like this.
Like what?
Folding up clothes, tidying up. You can tell you've had to play parent a lot.
Force of habit. Sorry if it's weird.
No, I think it's a good skill to have. It's respectable.
Well, it's not really gonna help me much later down the line, unless I become a house spouse or something.
Honestly, that sounds like a pretty nice way to settle down when I lose my title. Although I'd probably get bored.
I wouldn't mind it as long as I had someone to look after and make happy. I'd be happy. I love my family to bits, man. Couldn't live without some kind of family at this point.
Well, I hope when we're out here, you'll have a chance.
Hope?
God, and also, when we get out of, the killing game, death game situation, I hope you can make a family that's all your own on top of what you have now. God, just speaking in semaphore, Shinku.
That sounds like a dream.
It did end sort of poorly, but I did enjoy the night. I never really got to go to many parties back in high school, so it was a nice change of pace. Me too, buddy.
Same. I had a blast, actually. I tended to ignore parties because I've never been big on loud, blasting music and alcohol.
True.
I always figured staying in and playing a good campaign would beat it any day. But with the right company, it's really not that bad. Not all that bad. We should do it again. But maybe restrict Z's alcohol intake.
Yeah, there's no way he had only three drinks. I wonder what exactly he was doing in the medicine storage with. Getting high? Ding dong, delivery. Speak of the devil, I'll get it. I walked over to the door, opening it a little. I was certain Lyra didn't exactly want to enter a shower filled with men. So I stepped out to greet her instead.
Shinku.
The fact that we're seeing Lyra a little bit more... God. Fuck, man. God, it would be so fucking evil if Lyra ended up killing fucking Mint. And then Ezekiel was just left on his own. That'd just be cruel. And then on top of all of that, we fucking out his crime in the next fucking section. And it's like, god damn. And then he gets voted corrupt. Just his life going down in a downward spiral in the matter of like a fucking night. Hey, I got him some extra threads. She handed me a small pile of pajamas. Thanks. I think I would have thrown a fit if I tried to get these from his cell. Don't worry. Don't mention it. I'm just trying to make up for helping cause this mess. I didn't expect him to get this fucked up. She did actually cause this mess. Misdirection, maybe? Is he doing okay? You'll be fine. He's got Mint. And Mint will be fine. He's got me and Jakul, for backup. Oh my god, you're such a dork. Hey, what did you do with Zeke anyway? Chill out, Nancy Drew. It was nothing illegal. Don't sweat it. I don't like getting people I find cool too fucked up. Makes me feel shitty. He's just like a major lightweight, I guess. Go figure. He talks a lot of shit, but he's actually sorta weak. Huh. That's why he's so aggressive? He really is like a bunny. I didn't know you actually liked him. I thought you just liked making fun of him, honestly.
What can I say? It's nice to find a kindred spirit. What? Are you jealous? No way. Ouch, bitch. You could have hesitated for like a second or two there. That was cold, dude. Sorry. Nah, I get it. You're good. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Have fun. Have a good night, Lyra. Oh, and Shinko? Yeah? I murdered Mint. I mean, don't worry about listening in. It's in the past. If anything, I kind of respect it. Who knows? Maybe I got more than one kindred spirit here. Okay, Lyra, you're scaring the fuck out of me. What did you do? Lyra? Fu? What the fuck did you two do? I'm starting to get a little nervous. Lyra winked before walking off. I wasn't quite sure what she meant by that, but it was good she wasn't holding a grudge. Was she not, though? With the pajamas in hand, I walked back to the shower room.
Shinku!
She got him a change of clothes?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Mint, Lyra brought Z his pajamas.
Mint called back from the shower room.
Oh my!
Thank you. Just leave him on the stool. I'll grab him in a moment.
Man, just 5 more minutes in the shower. Oh God, Mint, just 5 more minutes in the shower. It's hot and nice, and you're here.
You said that 5 minutes ago.
Just a bit longer.
Everything okay in there? He sobered up a little. Don't you worry. We'll be okay from here. So, if you'd like to go back, you could go back to helping the others. Sorry.
Only if you're sure. I don't want to leave you on your own here. I want to get changed in front of you two.
It's probably best we leave. I think us being around will just make this more difficult for Mint.
Damn straight. Mint is the only cool one here. Alright. Good luck, Mint. Stay safe, okay?
I think I'll be fine. Don't splash me, for goodness sake.
I'm watering the Mint. What's the problem?
I think he's gonna need that luck. The two of us left Mint and Zeke in the showers together. That was the most awkward double date ever. I was certain they'd be fine. We were going to head back to the party room to help clean up, but on our way we bumped into someone.
Oh.
Shinku, Jack. Sorry, I didn't see you say where I was headed. Either Vet or Maiko, because she's also got like a lot of screen time. But I don't see her killing yet. I feel like she'd get framed. It was the birthday girl herself.
No, just who we're going to see. Need any help cleaning up the party?
No. Don't worry about that silly little thing. Me, Lori, and Sugi cleaned it up earlier. It was clear a lot of her earlier excitement was gone.
Maiko.
Hey, I'm really sorry your birthday turned out like this. Oh, it's okay, really. Just the fact that people tried to make it special for me is enough. It's completely okay that it didn't turn out how I expected. I still had a bit of fun.
We'll do something to make up for it later. We promise. You know, if you don't kill anyone or die. Hey, I'm sure Shinko would be more than happy to binge Melody Pretty at some point. It's about time he learned some culture.
Cut me some slack. I was never big on magical girl shows. Really? You do that for me? I really like that a lot. Man, crush number 2 and 3. Thank you for coming, even if it didn't turn out the best. I hope you enjoyed a bit of my stupid party.
Hope?
I'm sorry I caused all this fuss over myself in the first place. It would have been better if I hadn't said anything about my party. I just really wanted to do something nice with all my friends for once. But I ended up disappointing myself again, because I built it up to be this big thing in my head and it just ended up falling flat. Maybe I just set myself up for failure. Hey, I had a really nice time. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Exactly, and hey, Mello. Have a lovely birthday, whatever is left of it.
Thank you, guys. You're too nice to me. I'm gonna cry. Don't make me get used to this.
Nothing wrong with getting used to what you deserve.
Nicole smiled at Maiko before walking off towards the cells. Maiko had a small giddy smile on her face. Have a good night, Maiko. Happy birthday. I followed after after Pookie, and made my way to the cell. Jakul seemed to be more tired than usual.
It had been a long day. To be honest, I was a little exhausted and my head was spinning slightly from the ciders. You had like two. I don't even think you had the second one, so I crashed out for the night fairly easily compared to usual. No murder at the party? Boo! It's gonna be at the after party. Ugh, my head. An awful splitting feeling in my head. My stomach felt bad and I hated how my breath smelled. I didn't even drink that much last night. Why did I feel this hungover? Oh my god, did someone fuck with the drinks? I suppose I was never much of a drinker, so even a little bit could have quite a bit of an effect on me. But I still felt like it was a little pathetic. I always got such big hangovers, even if I hadn't been necessarily drunk. It was why I didn't drink a lot. Granted, the situation last night made me feel as though I had to pull myself together and act more sober than I was. But despite the fight, I still had fun. Unfortunately, the party had ended and the new day had dawned, and we were still in this stupid prison. With those stupid votes. Ugh, right, I had to make my way to breakfast. There'd been no knocking from anyone this morning. Okay, is someone dead? No Izmini, no Dracul. I hoped they were okay. Hoped? Maybe I just slept through their knocking. What time was it anyway? Either way, I didn't want to keep people waiting. They'd be waiting for me in the canteen. Okay. Oh my god, you're making me walk there? That's worrying. I walked into the canteen, my head still pounding a little bit. Was I right? Only to be greeted by... Okay.
Good morning,
Is Mint alive? Or is he just knocked out, leaning on Ezekiel? I don't want to say aw, because I just fucking predicted that fucking Mint might die, and I feel like we're hitting pretty close to 4 hours. We were halfway through before. I'm a little worried.
Not so loud, Takiko.
That's what I figured. Here, this should help.
Takiko handed me a small glass of water and a painkiller.
Thanks.
Even if it seems like it would be fun to drink, don't forget to consider and think.
Usually your mantras just annoy me, but this morning, they're really pissing me off.
God.
Ah, Shin! Good to see you. Easy there on the coffee. You look tired.
Who also planned the party?
Everything okay?
Outside of Maiko, I don't think Maiko, that'd be too much attention drawing to yourself. God, Takiko or fucking, I don't think Asuga. It might be Takiko, Fu, Lyra are kind of the most suspicious ones for like doing a murder. If Mint is actually dead.
Yeah, just struggled to sleep last night.
Why on earth did we think it was a good idea to do the votes in the morning?
God.
It was the doctor's orders, but you'd think she'd delay it on this occasion.
Ugh. Can we just have breakfast? Jesus Christ. Ugh. I'm starving. Just how much did I have last night?
Oh, it was a lot.
Yeah, you kind of...
I don't give a shit. I just want breakfast.
Oh, we're still waiting on a few people. I don't want to start without them.
It's weird that Alora's late. She usually flips out if we're not 10 minutes early.
Is it Taka again?
Yeah, it's a bit strange. Especially since Sugi usually helps us make breakfast.
Could relate to Taka, actually.
Taka's not around either. Maybe we should check on theirs.
Maybe Sugi ditched us to go make up with Taka. Maybe love does win!
I really doubt that.
Same.
He'll be fine. Knowing him, he's just throwing a hunger strike or something.
Patience.
Okay, Mint's alive. Okay, Mint's alive. Never mind. Okay, so now I can say it's kind of cute.
I just hope they show up soon or I'll start to worry.
Okay, so is it Taka who's dead? I'd be surprised if it's Alora or Asuga.
I say fuck them and dig in. Nothing productive is gonna get done when we're like this.
Is that actually ibuprofen?
You two got close, huh?
God.
What's that meant to mean, Sam?
Oh, nothing.
God, Shinku, you have no room to talk
Leave
with your
him
cool.
be. He's just tired.
Is he or is he poisoned?
What's got him so down in the dumps? He didn't drink anything last night, did he?
Okay, who poisoned
Wait,
him?
yes, he can't possibly have a hangover.
Oh, get off his dick. He was just up late last night. Didn't get much sleep.
Why is that?
Huh?
God, me and Lyra.
Shut the hell up. It's not like that. Come on, wake up. Get off my shoulder, it looks weird. You can have a nap later.
Okay, was he actually poisoned?
Wakey, wakey.
Mint! Mint! The music stopped! He's dead. Zeke slightly shoved Mint off his shoulder, trying to wake him up. But as he did, Mint fell straight forward onto the table.
Man?
Fuck! Damn it! My prediction was right! They fucking baited me twice, the bastards! Mint, no! God damn it! That day it all came crashing down. We could no longer ignore the reality of our situation. We could no longer use each other to fill in our empty pieces. In the end, I think we were all very lonely. I understand that now. The desire to grab someone, anyone, anything you could grasp by the collar, and to look them in the eyes and beg them to notice who you really are and love you regardless. And the crushing reality that emerges when you try to grab a phantom, their wordlessness haunting you more than anything else could. The reality that time your grief will last forever will be longer than the time you had known them. We really were the same. I wish we'd seen it sooner. And that's lockdown up to this point. Lyra, I swear to fucking God. So I'm just looking at the eyes. Interesting. This is an anarchy symbol. Like a pillar or an eye, like Roman numeral I. 20. Star, and then ours is just normal, I guess. Holy fucking shit. Let me just say, I fucking called it. I fucking knew it. God damn it. Fuck, I feel like it's poison. It has to be poison. Because the fucking way he died was just so delayed, you know? But the issue now lies, how was he poisoned? I don't know that yet. I think it could have happened last night, but how? I think it could either be Lyra because she could have distracted everyone by purposefully trying to get like Zeke drunk. Trying to purposely get Zeke drunk and also talking to Ismini in order to like start a fight between those two as like a diversion to kill Mint. That's one possibility I see. And she also has like a decent amount of screen time. Another possibility is Fu because he was acting strangely, and then there was that one moment where we talked to him, and then it ended up progressing the story. But I think that could be important, like something. I think the camera for sure is going to be an important piece of evidence. It took a picture of something that was happening in the background. I just don't know what it took a picture of. I don't know what it took a picture of yet, but it's going to be important, and it's going to be an important piece of evidence, probably damning evidence. But right now, I'm thinking either it has to be someone who maybe planned the party, which means Takiko, Asuga, or Maiko. But I don't think it could be Maiko is kind of on the fence for me right now. I'm not sure if it's Maiko. She does have the potential motive for it, though, because like her best friend, who's an idol, could have been next on the chopping block, and she could have felt pressure to do that. But like, I feel like story-wise, I don't think it's Maiko. Not yet. I need to see how the Deadly Life plays out. I don't think it's gonna be Asuga because she has too much drama and too much drama and like interaction with Taka. Don't think it's Taka because it'd be too obvious. I I think he's gonna be the red herring. I don't think it's a Laura yet because I don't think Laura has nearly enough screen time. Fu and Lyra had that talk. Fu and Lyra had that talk in private. Lyra had the most screen time, so she's kind of suspect number one for me. From a story standpoint. Fu knows something, I think, and his testimony is going to be important because when we talk to him, that progressed the story. And then the third one is Takiko because her sister was most recent, and she had that one moment where she's like, "I'm gonna get revenge on them all," and then also proceeded to plan the party itself. It could be one of those three. I feel like Lyra's number one though right now because I feel like she has the most cards, but that could change depending on how the Deadly Life goes. Oh my god, I fucking called it that one of the fucking three whose crimes were revealed was gonna be killed off, and it ended up being Mid. I fucking knew it, and it was probably poisoned. I don't know yet. I sound like Tomba right now, but there's a good chance that it could be poisoned. Very excited to see where the full rest of chapter one, Deadly Life, is going to be coming out and how it's going to handle the story. I don't know when it's going to be coming out though. So if you guys have any information on that, feel free to leave that in the comments or whatever. Feel free to leave that in chat because I am genuinely excited to see where the rest of Danganronpa Antebellum Lockdown will go from here. But yeah, I had like a fun time tonight. I'm gonna do outros now. Try not to delay it too much. My next stream will be tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific time, and we're gonna be starting 100 Line Last Defense Academy, technically two. I'm trying to figure out if my title is too long, because I'm working on a title and I'm trying to make sure that the whole title will fit. And I'm also trying to do an ending count for the title as well, like E0 or whatever, and then leave it in the description. But like, I'm gonna have to test that out post stream to see if it will be enough to fit, if it's too much or too little. But yeah, this upcoming week, on Friday, I'm planning on streaming more Tetra Danganronpa Pink staff side. We're gonna be reading through more of it. Next Saturday, we're gonna be playing Zenless Zone Zero's newest update with the agent story and probably do some Zenless Zone Zero videos. Um, and then next Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific time, it's gonna be more Underline Last Defense Academy. It's pretty much gonna be that. The week after that, I don't know if I'm gonna try to see if I can be consistent on Pink Staff side. I might do the fan fiction reading that I've been delaying stream that I've been delaying for a while now, and I think that could be fun. I really hope you all join me for that one. I would love to hear any critiques. I mean, it is an old fan fiction, and I feel like my writing style has improved a lot. But like, it'd be good to see for like the rewrite because the fan fiction itself was originally written like almost 8-ish years ago. But then was it 4 years ago or sooner? It was somewhere between the last 4 years or last 2 years, something like that, when I did the rewrite for the first part of the prologue as like a writing exercise to see how far I could go with my prose, you know? But yeah, other than that, not much else I could really add on to that. I do have the tipping link in the channel page and description below. Feel free to leave a tip and a message. I'll play that out for the next stream. I have the Discord up. It's on my channel page. I believe the permanent link now should be in the description down below too. I don't remember if I updated that. Should be. Go ahead and I'll try to be more active on there. We're gonna have like a little bit of a community growing there. I am planning on trying to do something special for my 300 follower for Twitch and 500 subs for YouTube. Specifically, something that, playing a game with you guys, maybe like on Roblox. I've been stuck between Doors, which I heard a lot of, Shrimp Game, and then Carnage. Shrimp Game is like Squid Game. Carnage is like a Danganronpa social deduction game, but played as a social deduction game online, which seems like fun, you know? But yeah, other than that, though, I think I said everything I needed to say. Not much else I could really add on to that. We did go a little under 4 hours, but I still feel like this is like decent timing for a stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me. And until then, don't mind me. I'm just some dude on the internet, and I'll see you guys next stream.